likes to suffer more.
I mean, I'll do it if Daria won't.
I mean,
That means, Daria, you have to do it.
I already have inspiration.
That's okay.
Go
on.
Double, do you have inspiration?
No.
I do not.
I mean, he might, but you don't get double inspiration either.
Okay.
I've decided.
Okay.
I strong-arm you.
Okay. I did it last time or something.
Life is unfair, Daria.
Okay.
Wow.
So we were leaving from the spider bullshit, and we ran into a little mushroom dude. It's called Court, apparently. And we tried to return him back to his owners. So we went up and down the elevator a couple times. Got to a level where there's this human man in a mushroom hat, and he's like, "Oh my god, it's Gooby." And introduced us to the Court Farms or something, pasture, whatever, where these raise these like humanoid creatures that you can eat. I don't know. And they showed us around, and there's like the little ones that were fermenting, and then there's like bigger ones that had, I don't remember if they had family units, but they were big and small ones. Then we met his wife and his one son, and his wife was shady as fuck, and they're like, "You can come over," and then Mushroom Man was like, "You can stay forever," and we're like, "Nope," so we left. And like we chatted a bit, and we got the fermenting like caused like really bad alcohol fumes. Apparently, they kept saying beer, but like I don't fully understand that because beer is grain. But whatever. And Andre got drunk because he's lightweight and also a child.
I have the same amount of constitution as you do.
That is so mean.
But also he's a youngin', so it makes sense. So I went back and Andre was drunk and he was like kind of being adorable. And Mavis and Rayla brought him back to the inn where there was Guilford, who I almost just called Gilweed, and I think that's more fitting, but whatever. It was like, Timur, let's party for you. And he was drunk and he was getting offered more drinks. And Rayla discouraged him from drinking, saying, "Maybe you want to go to bed." And Mavis was like, "Yeah, you should probably go to bed, but like if you want to have fun, we can't blame you." And then finally, Andre was like, "Nah, I'm gonna head to bed," and he passed out in his bed because like Rayla brought. Well, no, he didn't pass out. He like slept on the floor. Yeah, he slept on a bedroll. Rayla brought him to bed. Mavis got both her and Rayla a room. They went to bed, woke up. Mavis helped clean up the like dining area, and she got a free breakfast for Andre. They went and checked on the horse, and were like, "Hey, maybe we should like try and get money and some better equipment." So Andre sold what we had gotten from the spider. Rayla got a breastplate, and we're like, "Hey, if we find the materials to make it, could we bring down the cost?" And the smithy was like, "Yeah, sure. Find this rare material that's not here anymore. Not much is here anymore." We're like, "Great." And we leave, and we're going back to the mines, and we were deciding whether or not we wanted to go visit the mushroom people again or not. And I don't actually remember what we decided on.
You ended...
Mushroom. We're starting the mushroom thing.
You did.
Yeah, we started the mushroom thing.
That was very good.
Yeah.
Andre, you get inspiration. Good job, Double.
What? Okay.
You did great. Daria could never have done as good as you did. And like you said, we'll start the session where we last left off. As you guys just jumped off the elevator and have arrived back at the mushroom place. You can see in the air, still hanging deep, the luminescent spores. It is quite nicely lit. the movement inside seems to be somewhat lesser than before. You don't see or hear much coming from it. What do you do?
Guess we should make this quick.
Do we have like a plan of action or?
Well, I mean, we still really need to figure out what's going on.
Do we know how we're gonna make sure you stay sober?
Not really. I'm just kind of hoping if I think about it enough, I'll at least have some form of self-control.
Alright.
Alright, so he's just gonna start walking forward.
Yeah.
Mavis follows?
Yeah.
Alright. You walk forward a little bit, and after a few moments, you'll hear a rather loud thud behind you. As you keep going forward, you eventually arrive at the shack. The one where you saw that inside there were quite a few small curates bathing in some sort of liquid. You can hear from inside low wailing, but it doesn't seem to be a human voice. Looking around, you find plenty of silhouette curates, though none that you distinctly recognize. What do you do?
Do you think we'll get answers here?
I don't know, is there anything around here? Like, are there like any doors that we didn't go through?
In the particular building, as you enter, you see that it is mainly one singular room. There does appear to be a bit of a crack in the back wall of it, but through it, Andre, you can see clearly that that it just leads further out of the shack, so not in a separate room. There does appear to be some sort of cavity underneath the large rectangular paths in which the turrets are bathing. But as to whether you call that a room, it's up to you. Also, Mavis has a torch, right?
Torch?
I mean, how would she see?
Yes, I do have a torch, yeah.
Alright. So I assume you lit it to have light.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it wasn't like this before then, was it? Like it was lit before, right?
In this particular area, there was indeed a little bit of lighting. It seems to have been blown off.
Okay, I was like, wait, huh? I was like in a cave. Interesting.
What do you mean? You weren't prepared for cave tornadoes?
Yeah. I didn't prepare for the gusts of wind. How are these tubs being heated?
Make an investigation check if you'd like to see.
Oh, it was almost a natural 20, 12.
Well, looking at the baths themselves, you can see that in the centermost part of it, there appears to be some sort of carved square from which small bubbles are emanating. The carving itself seems to be generally in the shape of a face. A bit hard to tell what it is precisely due to the bubbling in the water. But it's not out of the question that the heat might be coming from there.
Doesn't this all seem really dangerous?
I mean, because the curates look fine. Do you mean for humans or?
I mean, for anything. I mean, if there are fumes in the air and lighting around, wouldn't it make sense for it to just go off? My main question is why it hasn't. Is it just not enough? Because if it's enough to get someone drunk, I mean, wouldn't it be pretty congested? I don't remember seeing any, like, ventilation here, except for the giant opening at the end.
Hmm. Is there like a vacuum or something? Like the feeling of like a vacuum anywhere? Like if we walk around the area?
What? No, there is air everywhere.
No, I mean like when you're near like a vent or something, you feel like air movement.
Something stuffy. No, you don't really get that feeling. If anything, the air here, although rising due to heat, doesn't seem to be moving all that much. Ventilation in this particular shack seems to be coming from mostly, as I understand, the hole in the back.
I mean, I'm still curious as to how this doesn't affect the humans living here.
I was thinking that same thing. If it was enough to get me drunk, it'd probably kill somebody from overexposure. I mean, if the guy lived here all his life, I can maybe understand how he's alive, but for new people, that's strange.
Like his life.
Yeah, she definitely didn't fall down here.
I wonder.
You walk around the little shack, examining it. And both of you feel a little pull near your leg. Looking down, you see that some of the kurds inside the baths are trying to pull you in. And giggling to themselves as they do.
Stab it, no.
How deep is the like tub? I guess I don't.
It's really not very deep at all, barely 1 foot. And before them, you can see that although they are standing directly in it, there is one of them that's just simply floating on top of it completely.
Well, I think the main way we're going to get any kind of information is honestly from their kids. They tend to not know what to hide.
Kids are definitely more truthful. Do you think we could talk to the courts in any way?
Not that I know of.
Or let me change what I'm saying here. Do you think they would have anything worthwhile to say?
They've probably seen a lot. Well, at least some of them I have. I guess Gooby probably would be since they kind of travel around a lot. Knowing one by name definitely means something. Well, now that I think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a name for all of them.
Did he give us a name for the one that gave him the mushroom hat?
No?
Let's see if we can go find Gooby.
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't really know how to differentiate. I mean, he was able to say his name.
I mean, he would notice outsiders, I would imagine.
Probably.
And do you want to avoid the mushroom man for now, or shall we?
I don't know. I mean, mean, honestly, we could probably get some information out of him. I think he's more of a ignorant participant. At least that's my theory so far.
Happy idiot. Okay. Okay, I might be able to get us to speak with the court.
Really. I mean, no offense, but they don't seem too smart. I'm not sure what you could get out of them.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right?
That's true.
Let's leave the baby courts to their bath, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's a way to put it.
And maybe you shouldn't stay in here too long either, so let's go.
Okay.
You go exit the shack, and you come out to as you exit, you see in the distance from where you came from, clearly that the third guy seems to be walking towards you. He seems encumbered with something, but he's walking not with care, but he's walking calmly, with a bit of a pep in his step.
Oh, what? Sorry, I didn't hear the last word.
In his step, like with joy.
Oh, okay. Spring in his step. Okay, I didn't hear that. Encumbered, but spring in step. Okay.
After about a minute, he reaches to you guys, and you can see that on his back, he's holding her a bit like a potato bag. Is Rayla, who appears to be sound asleep. Oh, there are you guys! I figured you'd be somewhere around here.
Yeah. What you got there?
Hmm? Oh, you mean your friend? Yeah, I found her. Gooby was telling me that he saw her just falling to the ground over there. So I just came to pick her up. It's not good for normal people to just stay out and about in here. I was bringing her back home. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, Gooby told you
Yeah.
that she fell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know we could speak to Gooby.
Oh yeah, I can speak to Goofy. He's a good lad. It takes a little while to understand them, but when you spend so much time with them, you can just tell what they want to say through how they act and what they move. Oh, speaking of speaking, we should speak as we walk home. It would be so great for her to just be asleep here while we speak. Here, you can follow me. And he begins to step forward. To go beyond. Do you do anything?
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah, I guess we'll just follow.
He keeps going forward, and a bit of time passes as you just make progress through the area. So, what were you looking at in the shack? Are you going to take a bath?
Just taking a look around.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Have you seen Gooby, by the way? He kind of ran off a little while after he pointed me to Rayla.
I can't say that I have.
Oh. Oh well, that's okay. He always acts a little bit.
I have a question for you.
Oh yeah, what?
How does the fumes in the air don't ignite to the lighting?
The lighting? What do you mean?
Well,
You
alcohol
mean
is
the
flammable.
light they make? Oh, you mean your torch? Well, they just don't really catch fire. I think the way it works is that, instead of, bursting up like an explosion, what it does is instead the fire eats the air.
That's why we don't usually have so many big torches, but the little small ones are okay.
Okay. I have another one. Your wife fell down here. How is she fine, so to speak? I feel like the fumes would really get to someone who isn't used to it.
Oh, well, the fumes aren't everywhere. Back home, it's one of the parts that doesn't have a lot of fumes at all. It's because we don't really have a lot of currents going in there, so it's just air.
That's really interesting, because I could have sworn that the fumes are almost reaching surface level. Remember when we first walked in here? There's that area that the entire area smelled like alcohol, but there weren't any bars nearby.
Oh yeah, I mean it goes up.
Sorry if I'm not understanding something, but if they would expand and all the fumes would go in every direction unless you have something preventing it.
Oh, well, the fumes, some of them, some of the fumes, you see that they can come from the big church. You see, now, do you remember Big Barry?
Yes, I do.
Well, when they're a bit old like him, they learn, or I don't know if they can do it when they're younger. I've never seen a small one do it. But what the big ones can sometimes do is they kind of just shoot spores in the air, and it's kind of the same fumes, but inside of them there's the little lights, and it's just light enough that it doesn't fall to the ground, but it's not, but it's not heavy enough, so it doesn't go up. It kind of stays here. That's what you see everywhere that gives us the nice lighting. So those fumes that don't have that, well, they just kind of go up.
Hey.
Mavis just still looks confused.
Andre just from behind the guy just puts a hand on Mavis' shoulder and just shakes his head, just be like, I don't think we're not gonna get much else out of him.
Alright, I know you said you were looking, or you wondered if we had seen Goo before. We're actually sort of looking for him. I mean, he was pretty endearing, and I was hoping to see him again.
I'm glad he made some friends. Sometimes, people, they don't really come here that much, but when they do, they see him running at them, and they just kind of go away really fast, and he gets really sad, so I'm glad he made friends.
How often do people come down here?
Oh, really not often. We only get a few people every month. 1, 2, 3. Not more than I can count on a hand. Usually it's people who just get caught when I pull the lever. And just kind of come here instead of going up or down.
They never come back after they go?
Well, not really. There's not a whole bunch of stuff for them to do here. Every once in a while we get someone that's trying to sneak in and make off with one of the little guys. That doesn't usually work great for them. They kind of just go away.
Huh. Okay.
There was this one time, though, when Loopy managed to pull the lever on his own. He was really happy. One of the miners was very confused, though. Oh, that just happens. So there was also that one time where he just jumped off. I'm surprised he bounced back up so high. Really? He's a very stretchy boy.
So, but this place is like common knowledge?
Yeah, for all the miners and the people who go down. They go past it every day. Just like me with the spiders upstairs. I know they're there, even if I don't go there. Are they upstairs?
Maybe this is just gonna look towards Andre.
He shrugs.
So the mushroom guy seems to be completely stuck in his own thoughts as he rubs his chin. It might be a... No, I think the spiders are downstairs. Yeah, they're down. Wonderful.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to talk to us? I'm sorry, I wasn't
Oh
listening.
no! Sorry, I was talking. I was talking to the spiders. Yeah. What's that? A lot of questions. Are you
You were
trying
talking to the spiders?
to the spider? Oh, maybe not two. I was talking that. Oh, I wasn't sure if the spiders were up or down, so I was just kind of wondering. It's been a while since I've seen any of them. I guess they wouldn't come here since they crawl on ceilings and all. They, they won't fare too well down here.
Oh, right. Just gonna look for Andre again.
He's just gonna shrug again. Just, I don't know.
Mavis is gonna give him a look like you're the one that wanted to ask him questions.
Like he's asked a bit of what he can right now, at least from this guy.
Alright, well, I think we're gonna look for Gooby. Is it...
Well,
okay, if we
good
just...
luck with that.
Yep, thank you.
All right, if you're looking for your friend, she'll be at our house.
Okay.
And he walks off into the distance.
Okay, that he has Rayla? Should we be more concerned
Yeah,
about
that's.
that?
I was just thinking that same thing. I'm not really sure.
You said already!
I don't. I mean, what else are we gonna do? We don't really have anywhere to leave her.
Okay. Alright, whatever. We'll just get her out later. Okay. So he could communicate with them.
Well, I mean, think it's the same way. I mean, they have a bit more intelligence than most animals, I would think. So, probably some way to kind of communicate with them.
Still, he got verbs.
I guess.
You said that Gooby told him that Rayla had fallen down.
Well, yes. I don't think those were the. I think that was more his interpretation of whatever Gooby did or said.
Okay.
But regardless, how do we find him?
Well, he said Gooby found Rayla, brought him to Rayla. So that would... We would have passed him on the way from the elevator then, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still wondering of how did she...
Get down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's asleep.
Might have been what we heard behind us when we entered. I didn't pay much attention because I thought it was just the elevator.
Me as well. Maybe we could try and get Rayla out of here now if we're really that concerned, or...
Maybe. I'd like to ask a few more questions, though.
I do want to find Gooby. Or some of the courts.
I mean, if we make it quick, we can probably be out here for a bit longer.
Okay. Also, the fume thing didn't make any sense, right?
No.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I just didn't want to bring it up because I
Yeah,
feel like,
I was losing my mind.
yeah, I feel like he has like a reality that's been set up, and if we shatter it, I have no idea what he's gonna do.
Right, because the way it would normally work, since we're in a contained space that's a cavern, the gas would want to fill up the cavern before then going through. Whatever. Okay.
There's, I don't know. I mean, given that it's with these weird spores, who knows? Could also just be a certain way the cave was dug out, maybe. I don't know. We should just try to find this guy.
Gooby.
As you scream out his name, you don't see much of a response from from a few spots. You do see a few mushroomy heads coming up, but the colors don't quite seem to match Gooby's aesthetic. You've got some yellows, you got some blues, but you don't have
Red and white.
his own.
Uh, should we go back towards the elevator?
I guess that is something he likes to do, so it would make sense to just go back there. Ugh.
So I'm a bit worried about, because I want to see if we can try and talk to Gooby. I'm worried his age will get in the way, though.
Wouldn't doubt it.
It won't hurt to try. Gooby? Are you around here?
I assume you've walked back to the elevator?
Yeah.
Alright. As you say that, your words echo strongly as they go down and up the passageway of the elevator. What's more, there doesn't seem to be so much of a response. After a few seconds, you do hear the sound of something hitting a hard ground. The impact itself doesn't seem to have been that strong. You hear another sound. Sounds a bit like a ball stretching. It begins to approach you very quickly. As the noise comes more into focus, you start to hear a little voice come with it. Whee! As from down the elevator shaft, you see Gooby himself coming up with immense velocity. His angle seems to be a little bit wrong though, and he bounces off the wall that you're facing and rebounds once more on the ceiling of the cavern. At which points he just keeps bouncing up and down and up and down. Ceiling and the floor. He seems to be having a little bit of trouble slowing down.
I'd like to cast Mold Earth.
And guess Molder?
Yeah, on where I think he's gonna land to make the earth there a lot softer. So it's
Got
more
it.
of a cushion than a bounce, I guess. So you won't get as much of a bounce on it.
You do that, and it seems to be quite effective. After a few seconds, the ground begins to change shape as you welded, and after a few repetition of Gooby bouncing up and down, she begins to slow down as well. Eventually, just coming to a dead stop on the ground. Oh, Gooby. He steps back up, and he seems to be a little bit, not confused, but not confused or shaken, but kind of like when you turn on yourself a little one too many times. Dizzy, that's the word.
Hi Gooby.
Oh, oh, Gooby.
Do you remember us?
He takes a step toward you, and he's wobbling a lot. This isn't a waddle, this is a wobble. Oh, Gooby! Gooby!
And I'm getting turned up. Maybe it's just kind of like turns to face Andre a little bit. Do you think it's safe to touch him?
I mean, Rayla did, and it was fine.
And Mavis is just gonna reach down to put like her palm on the top of the mushroom, like a stop.
You do that. He feels very squishy as you touch him. It's a soft and not unpleasant sensation. After a little while, he stops wobbling. Oh, Gooby! And he begins to almost nestle himself in the palm of your hand.
Mavis looks horrified.
Like a cat.
What do I do now?
I mean,
Oh, right. I wanted to do a thing. Okay. Hey, Gooby, do you mind if we ask you some questions?
He looks at you and shakes his head up and down. Oh, Gooby.
Alright. And I am going to cast Speak with Plants.
Alright.
If he's a mushroom, he's a fucking plant.
Actually, he's a fungus. No, it works. You just
Okay.
speak with plants on him.
Okay. Hi, Gooby.
Hi, my name's Gooby.
I'm Mavis.
Hi,
And-
Mavis.
This is Andre.
Oh, hi, Andre.
And Andre has a couple questions for you.
Oh, I like questions. Is that like learning?
Yeah, you're gonna help us learn, and maybe we can answer some for you.
Ooh, I know what I can teach you. I know what I can. And when you jump down there, you just go boing, boing, and you just come back up really fast. It's very fun. You should try.
I know Andre would love to hear about this, but he has some questions he needs to ask you first, right, Andre?
he just like keeps looking back and forth because I don't think he can hear this. Like he only hears your side of the conversation. So he's like,
Hold on.
do I?
Because it says I give them limited sentience and animation.
That's only with plants that don't have sentience or animation.
Fuck, okay.
But it does
Yeah.
work on a plant creature
Okay.
area, and you can.
Oh yeah, you can communicate as if you share a common language.
But that is you, so the
Oh, okay.
Andre wouldn't learn.
Alright. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna ask you some questions, but hold on a second.
Does it just sound
Andre,
like toddler speak to me? Just like almost just nothing, and it's like, how is she?
Okay, Andre, I'm speaking to Gooby right now. I need you to tell me what to ask him.
Also, for the way Gooby speech sounds to you, Double, it's a lot of the word Gooby being repeated and fluctuations of the voice, like oh, ooh.
Okay. I'm not really sure. I didn't really plan to ask him questions. I guess. How long has he been here?
Hey, Gooby, how long have you been here?
How long?
Yeah.
He holds out his hands, which are kind of more like stumps. This many. And he holds them out to you. Very happy.
Are they nice to you here?
Yeah, I like the mushroom man. He's very nice. He gives me food.
Oh,
He just throws me down here and I go boing boing and we have fun.
what about the mushroom woman?
The mushroom woman
Yeah, his wife.
is what?
You know, there's another woman with the. Did she have a mushroom hat?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
With the mushroom hat. Like, she had the same hat as you, it looked like.
There's another mushroom guy, but he's a she.
Yeah. You've never seen her?
No, what does she look like? Will she throw me down?
I don't know. Have you ever been to Mr. Mushroom's house?
What's a house?
The little stone building that Mr. Mushroom goes into.
When he sleeps.
Yes, when he
No,
sleeps.
no. I've never been in there. He said we're not allowed.
Oh. And what about the older ones? Do you have parents?
Yeah, they're kind of like mom and dad. You see
So you
some. Oh, go
you
on.
have a mom and dad?
Yeah. I think for me it's two mom. I don't know how that works.
Okay.
Yeah. I have mom and dad.
Okay, you have parents.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Have you guys always has Mr. Mushroom always been here?
Yeah. I've always seen him. I remember the first time I seen him. I was only this many old. And he holds out to you once more his little stumps.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I was very young. I couldn't even really walk.
But
I was still just a little bleep of mom and dad.
and you guys have to take baths, right? In the stone shack thing over there, right?
Have to? We just kind of go when we want. The
Oh, you
bubbles
just go
are
when you want.
Yeah, the bubbles are very fun. They go bloom, 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 bloom.
Yes,
And as he
bubbles.
says that, he turns to you, Andre, and he kind of mashes his little hands together and go boom, boom, boom.
He's saying the bubbles go bum bum bum.
Hmm.
Wait a moment, isn't there? There's one more. Oh right, what did the mushroom guy do with your friend?
He said that he was taking her to where they sleep. Did you see how she got here?
Yeah, well she was with you, wasn't she?
Was she with us? Yes.
Yes.
She was.
Yeah, she was.
Andre's like, oh, he totally just collapsed behind us and we didn't notice. Like, he's like, oh, crap.
That's embarrassing.
I figured that would be more of a
Well-
big
well,
deal.
like,
if it
that's-
happened.
That's how I'm explaining it in game. Out of game, I have a different reason, but this is what I'm saying in game, is that he just didn't realize.
Yeah, in game it's gonna be like, oh shit, we completely ignored that. Out of game, I'm like, I thought there would have been more of a. Okay, yeah, but have you ever met anyone else down here?
Anyone else?
Like people or smaller people than me and my friend Andre here?
There's a lot of very small goobies. They're very nice.
So, like, besides Goobies.
Oh,
Like,
there's goobies.
like what would you call me and Andre?
You're big goobies, but not the big goobies. You're the guys. Like
Yeah,
the
we're
that's it. You're mushrooms. That's what.
we're mushrooms. Okay, but have you met any others?
Any
Besides-
others?
Yeah, besides me, Andre, and Mr. Mushroom.
Yeah, there's a few of them that come. There's a lot of very hairy mushrooms.
Yeah, the hairy ones.
Yeah, there's a very they're not as big as you, and they're kind of small mushrooms, not tiny mushrooms, but small.
Mm.
But yeah, I've seen some of them. Every once in a while, they give me a big smack with a weird toy, and I go whoo, and I go boing boing boing. He kind of jumps around a little bit as he says that.
Have you ever left?
Left?
Like, remember when you were with us on the elevator and we went all the way to the top?
Oh yeah, I've gone up below. Well, 2 times now. I didn't stay long either time.
Well, would you want to stay up there?
Yes, I would. I would. I heard the mushroom guy. He's told us stories about blue, like the big blue ceiling where there's like a big ball that goes up at one part of the day, and there's another one at another time. I want to see that.
the other Goobies want to see that too?
I don't think so. They seem very happy. They just kind of stay there and sleep, and sometimes they play.
Do you ever get bored?
Bored? I mean, that's when I get bored, I jump. I go boing, 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 and then I'm not bored.
And you said that Mr. Mushroom Guy feeds you. What do you eat exactly?
It's like, it's a green thing. It's, and he seems to be struggling a little bit to make a shape with his little hands. It goes kind of like this, and he makes a sort of water drop shape.
Okay.
Sometimes some of them have little spikes on them. Just on the sides though, it's very flat.
Is there a seed?
A what?
Ooh, okay. And I'm gonna take out the fucking seeds. And I'm like, does it have something that looks like this?
Oh, can I have?
No.
Let's reach for one of them.
I'm gonna hold it out of reach. I'm like, I'm sorry, but this isn't very good for you.
He starts jumping a little bit as he tries to reach for them. He's not jumping very high at all. Like, not even a
Yeah.
inch. But with every jump he makes, he begins to jump a little bit higher as he bounces on the ground.
I'm gonna put it away and be like, Gooby,
I want a dessert.
you want a dessert?
Yeah. Oh, dessert? That's what he calls it. They go munch, 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 munch. Every good.
And do you know where he gets the food from? Like, do you ever see him take it out?
It comes from here. It comes. He doesn't really get it himself. It comes in like a big gray box. Wheels on them. Like they go.
Shit, Robert, you're cutting out for me.
I think you're getting farther from your mic.
Yeah.
That's possible. Bring it up.
Okay.
It comes out in a big metal box with those round wheel thingies, and they go whom whom whom, and in it there's a lot of the green things.
Okay.
Came in a brown box. That one didn't have no wheels. That was weird. It didn't go whom whom whum.
What did the... Oh, what did it do? The brown box?
Yeah. It didn't have the wheelies, so I didn't go whom whum whum. It couldn't go fast. I was running and I was pushing it as hard as I could, but it wouldn't go fast.
Can you take us to where the gray box is?
Well, he usually takes it out from his house. What did they call it? Did you call it his house?
Yeah, we called it a house.
That's a funny name. Can I be a house?
Do it, why not? Sure.
I'm a
Yep, you're a house.
happy.
God, I'm just imagining this from Andres.
He looks a little concerned.
Okay. But yeah, okay, but you say he keeps your food in his house.
Yeah. When it comes here, it comes from there. And he kind of wiggles one of his little arms towards the overhead opening of the elevator. Higher floors.
You said before that.
What?
Because I asked, okay, so he keeps the feed in his house. And Gooby agreed, and then he's like, he also gets it from up there? Pointing to the elevator?
That's what he said.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
also,
making sure I
by the
heard
way,
it right.
the elevator has been going up and down, each time filled with quite a few people. There seems to be quite a few people coming up rather than going down. It's unusual.
Hey, Andre, do you think we should ask other people about this place? I mentioned this before we got here, but
Perhaps. But,
also,
they probably don't. They probably mostly just know of this place's existence, not really anything about it.
okay.
At this point, the 10 minutes of Speed with Plans are beginning to draw close.
Hey, Gooby, I won't be able to talk to you like this for a while.
Oh, why? People
I'm
don't
sorry.
can be able to talk to Goofy. I like talking to people.
I mean, I'll still try and talk to you, and I'll try my best to understand, but it won't be as smooth as this is. Because you see, I got magic, and that's what's letting me talk to you.
Have magic and I see?
Sure, and I'm gonna use Druidcraft to make, like, I don't know, a couple things grow, like a thing grow.
You make food!
And he begins to a bit, not squat down, but kind of lower his, like, bend his waist area over and kind of munch directly on the plants.
Oh, so that's what magic tastes like.
Not all magic.
Not all of them? What do other magic taste like?
You shouldn't eat some other magic.
What? Why? This
It'll
one
give
tastes
you
great.
it'll give you a stomach ache. It'll be really bad for you.
Stomach ache. I don't like stomach ache.
Yeah, no,
Jump
stomach
around.
ache not good.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna walk to Mr. Mushroom's house. You can follow us if you want.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, and I'm just gonna give a brief, like, whatever Gooby said, I'll tell Andre. I'll say, like, yeah, he has parents.
So, assuming Gooby... it would be very unlikely if they only walked out when he wasn't there, so I think it's safe to assume that Gooby existed after his wife showed up. And assuming even further, then that means his kids probably have never left that house. At least not recently.
Yeah, but Gooby runs around all over the place, so if they got out, he probably would have seen them.
That's what I'm thinking.
Gooby.
But we haven't left, really.
Yeah.
Another thing is, if I remember the mushroom I mentioned, his daughter didn't like being here. So unless he told her stories of the outside, which, I guess it seems like that's something he does do, I don't see why she would want to leave.
I guess we gotta get in that house.
Yeah.
Good thing our friend's staying there for right now.
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity to go say hi.
Judging from the fact that, given the idea I have of that family of his, I think having a rebellious person could work to our advantage.
Definitely. Also, hey Gooby.
Gooby.
Hey Gooby, can you say house?
Ah.
Yep, house.
Gooby.
You got really close there.
Ooh. Ooh.
House?
Ooh. Zb.
And Gooby, can you lead us to Mr. Mushroom's house?
He nods his head enthusiastically. Gooby.
Alright, let's go.
And he begins to waddle ahead of you. He's pretty slow, about a third of your speed, so it takes a little while.
Yeah, no. And Mavis turns to Andre. I just want to see if it looks like he can learn.
Okay.
Is he leading us towards the house?
He's certainly leading you in a direction.
Alright, how about this? Hey, Gooby, what if I pick you up and you point us to the house?
Wee.
Okay, and I'm gonna crouch down and open my arms, I guess.
He jumps in eagerly.
Alright, can you point us to Mr. Mushroom's house?
Wee.
And he wiggles one of his little arms in front of you.
Okay. You heard the little mushroom boy? Let's go. Again, I just want to see if they can learn.
Okay.
And you're certainly going forward. It takes a little bit of time. You walk past the scene that you've seen before, the wide area where many of the bigger cures are simply sitting down. Some of them have the same almost wriggling hat from which quite a few other smaller mushrooms are wriggling. You walk past, and after a few more minutes, you walk past the huge indentation in the ground where a lot of the shed parts are cured. Gooby leads you past that, and you keep going forward. Minutes pass, and eventually you hit the wall of the cavern.
Shit. Really thought we were getting something.
Gooby seems a bit confused, and he begins to almost not claw his way, but kind of try and wriggle his way to climb on top of you, Mavis. You let him?
Yeah. What's up, Gooby?
Gooby. Gooby. Gooby.
And he begins to climb over you and kind of sits on your head. He's very soft, so he's not so heavy.
I'm gonna put a hand to steady him.
Oh. Oh, Gooby. He kind of looks around a little bit. He seems rather happy with his position. And he points you in a different direction than the one he was pointing you before, leading you along the wall.
Do you mind indulging this? I'm talking to Andre.
Not sure.
I understand if you'd rather get Rayla, find out, and get out.
Yeah.
Gooby, are you sure that's where Mr. Mushroom sleeps? His house?
Gooby. 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 Uh-huh. How we?
House. Put your teeth together. Does he have teeth?
He doesn't.
Okay. Do it. This is where we get. Okay.
How's be?
I mean, did you remember where his house was anyway?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I was talking to my friend here, but yeah, sure, Gooby. Okay.
Oh.
I'm like,
Gooby.
Andre, if you remember in a different direction, go and I'll meet up with you there.
I'll try.
Okay.
Aren't you the one with photographic memory? That's out of character.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I want to see if this works. Maybe this is in science mode. Fine, we can go do the mission. Hey Gooby, me and my friend, we really want to get there, so I'm gonna take the charge to the house, if you don't mind.
Oh, we.
You can still come if you want, and walk us towards the house.
Gooby.
And you do walk towards the house. You find that it was at a different angle than Gooby was pointing, but it wasn't in the opposite direction. It still seems to look towards the place he was pointing at before,
as you arrive at the house with a little light, he seems a little bit confused. Oh, Bobby. And you're at the house.
Alright. Gooby, you said you weren't allowed in here?
Bobby.
Can you shake your head no? And I'm gonna make the motion if you haven't.
He shakes his head no.
So, I will say, when we defined house, it was where Mr. Mushroom sleeps.
Mm-hmm. That is how you defined it.
So, listen, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna check that wall at some point before we leave. But right now, I'll go into the... Let's go find the missus.
Okay. Knock on the door.
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming! For a few seconds, Mr. Mushroom opens the door. Oh, you've come! Come in, come in! Oh, and you came with Gooby! Look at that! How's it going, little guy? Gooby. What? No, I'm sorry. You still can't come here. That's the rules. Gooby. And Gooby jumps from your head and falls to the ground, bouncing off a little bit.
See you later, Gooby.
Gooby. So you go into the house.
Mhm.
Alright. The mushroom guy closes the door behind you. Oh, well, you'll be glad to hear that your friend is doing good. I think she just got a bit sleepy. Very quickly. So she should be good when she wakes up. Hopefully.
Yeah, thank you so much for taking care of her.
Of course. I always take care of anybody that falls violently unconscious down here. Least I can do. Can I offer you a little bit of food? I have some nice fresh tea. Well, fresh.
But he said French, and I was about to be like, what's French?
He said fresh.
We ate before he got here, actually. We, got a generous offer. So, no thank you.
Okay. Well, yeah, come with me. I can show you where she is. I assume you'll want to take her back with you. Unless you've something else you've come here for.
Well, I'd like to just, meet the people here.
Oh, of course. Well, I think you've already met my my wife, the mushroom lady, right?
A little bit.
And you'll see there's also the mushroom boy and the mushroom girl. My son and daughter.
She jumped down here, right? She said she just fell in love with the court.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, I remember her saying she just fell in love with the vibe down here, right? In the court?
Yeah, she came down one day and I found her, a bit like your friend, really. One of the cured was kind of signaling, moving a bit weirdly. So I came and I saw she was on the ground. She woke up a little bit afterwards and she asked if she could stay. So she did.
Does she still, hang out with the court and stuff?
Not so much. I think she's really taken a liking to, taking care of Mushroom Boy and Mushroom Girl. But before she came out a little bit. Not so much now. Bit weird, actually. I didn't give it much of a thought before you said it.
How old are your kids, by the way?
Kids? Oh, well, the Mushroom Boy is about, 6. 6.5 if you ask him, but you know how children are. And Mushroom Girl is a bit younger, actually. She's only 3.
What? Okay, I don't even know where to go from this anymore. I was like, I thought she'd be the older one. Dang it, this guy's just crazy.
Uh, and how long are you been together?
Sorry, Daria, can you repeat that?
God damn it. How long have you and your wife been together?
Oh, it's been a while. I'd say maybe 10 years. Maybe 10 years. It's really hard to tell time sometimes down here, you know? There's no sun or moon, and the sky doesn't change. Sometimes you just kind of make a mark on the wall, and you count them. So that's okay.
You guys must have had to go up to get married, right? To get it licensed and...
Married? We're not married, but I mean, we're married. We didn't get a
Yeah.
person to do the thing.
Still, wow, you guys have been together so long.
Yeah, we're very happy together. I'm very lucky to have Mushroom Lady.
Have you ever, have your families met each other? I mean, it must be hard.
Well, one time my family did come to visit. You see, did I talk about how the Mushroom people are chosen?
No, actually, I don't think you ever told us.
I see. Well, when someone that's taking care of Kurds has children, usually they pick one, and that person is the one that has to take care of the Kurds. The other ones they have to go. They either find some other parts of Kurds to make their own, or they just go out in the world and live their life like the normal people, the people above, not the normal people, just the people above. Yeah, they're just people above. Yeah.
Well, you've had children, so wouldn't there be...
Yep. When they both reach 18, well, they don't have the same age, so they'll have to decide when Mushroom Boy reaches 18. But we'll pick if he's the one that looks after the cure. And if he does, he'll stay here. I'll help form him. And then when Mushroom Girl gets 18, well, if she's not the one we chose, she'll have to go. If
What
we
if-
don't choose Mushroom Boy, he'll have to go.
Why do they have to leave?
It's kind of just how we've done things. I don't really remember the reason why.
I'd like to make an insight check. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth, but I'd like to.
Yeah, go on.
I'm like,
Fucking weirded out.
oh man, if it was just a few sessions earlier, I would have been interrogating this man. I was about to roll intimidation. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Not yet. 19.
Not yet. 19, pretty good. You can tell he seems to be truthful by the way he speaks. He's not hesitated so much, or at least not the kind of hesitation that you yourself have seen flyers. You can also tell that he seems to be thinking about quite a few things as you ask him the questions. Rethinking about his positions on a few subjects. There's even a smidge of a hint of worry in his voice.
I always like to hear about new cultures and people. I've never heard of something like this before.
Well, yeah, it's shirts aren't everywhere in the world, so it's a bit of a local phenomena. But yeah, me and the other church people, we call ourselves church guardians, but only amongst ourselves because other people we don't like that. But yeah, there's a few others. I think there's about maybe 50.
Well, now. How did all this cured farming start? If you know the history.
Yeah, well, it started a little bit when the dwarves, they first started to dig into the caves. We think they saw the cure, and they started to domesticate them. But well, we think it would have been good for them too because of the cure's fumes. So they selected a few people who take care of them, and then they'd use contraptions to still get cured products without having to have a lot of people on the ground. It's a bit hard to tell sometimes because it's very old stuff, and maybe that shouldn't be too surprising, but they didn't get the big fancy books that other people got. The mushroom guy profession is a humble one, but it's a good one, mostly.
I see. Once you pick the new mushroom person, what happens to you and your wife?
Well, me and my wife will stay here to help form him, and when he's fully formed and can take over completely, well, then it's our time to go. We get to they call it a vacation. We just kind of have to go. So we can do things we wanted to do before. Um, if he decides that we can stay, I might be able to. Just if he just doesn't say it to other people, cured, the cured guardian, I could just stay hidden here and help take care of the cured. Maybe. I'm hoping.
But your daughter would have to leave.
Yes, definitely. There's the thing is, I didn't get the chance to show it to you last time, but we have kind of a magic communication thingy, and you can see who's in it. So that would be a bit hard to hide.
No, I'm sorry. I couldn't. Fuck, I don't know how to do this without having to roll deception. Never mind.
You can just roll deception.
No, I'm saying because I was gonna say something along the lines like, "Oh, I couldn't imagine having to be separated from my family, but they all get to stay together." But I'm like, "That's too.
Yeah, maybe.
That's too much." Wow, that must be rough then, just to be separated from all you know.
Yeah, well, it's at the time when people are adults, so they're not unprepared. We don't just send them alone, naked and without anything.
Have they experienced above?
Not a lot, no, because we can't really let them leave.
Why's that?
Oh no. But that, what is that? I don't.
I'm gonna
Oh,
make this man snap.
God. No. The care garden system is a good one. I swear.
But I'm sorry. I couldn't imagine never being exposed to it, and then all of it being thrust upon me all at once. Because I know you're saying you're preparing them, but that's nothing compared to the actual thing, don't you think?
I mean, maybe you're right. But no. That's just how we do things here. It just works. It just works.
Yes, of course. He's gonna kind of lightly tap Mavis on the back. Yes, so how do you actually get provisions down here? I was wondering, just the system you have set in place. It seems really interesting.
Yeah. Well, we are part of the city above, so they send us food and the like, and we just send them the cured product. If we ever need, let's say, I don't know, a shovel or anything like that's not food, a tool of metal or wood to make a house or something, they just send it.
It's really interesting. I never heard of something like that.
Yeah. I'm not sure how they work it out up top, but you could probably just talk to them. Think.
I'm sorry, you've never spoken to them?
I've spoken. It's been a long while since I've spoken to anyone, but I did speak to someone. Um, a few decades ago. I think that counts.
So Andreas just shuts up and looks at Andre. Like, I don't know how to say this delicately, dude.
I feel like Andre was just more of a like, okay, calm down. We don't want to like set him into like an episode. Like,
Yeah,
we're like
I'm backing off. I'm backing off.
yeah, we're like poking and prodding a bit too much at like his identity, and I don't want to shatter it.
This is like all probably communicated with just like raised eyebrows, slightly adjusted looks. Because both of our insights like 18.
Well, this is a lovely place. So, you lived here. Did you have any siblings?
Yeah, I did. Actually, like I mentioned before, they came back to visit a little while ago. Yeah, my dad too. It's been a while. He says he's really been enjoying the sun. Kind of a mean thing to say, but that's okay.
Really? Is it just more of a lamenting thing for you, or?
Well, it's just the sun is a very nice thing to have on your face, you know? You don't really realize how much you miss it until it's been 7 years. And then you're like, oh, wow, I really needed this.
I can
But then
understand
12
that.
more years pass and you don't feel it once more, so it's just... It's... But it's okay. I get to spend all my time with lovely kids.
I can understand that. You're passionate.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're right.
I mostly came here because I'd like to meet you. I'd like to speak with your lovely family. It just seems like such a nice place, and I'd like to know more. I'm somewhat of a scholar. I like to ask a lot of questions.
Are you here to study the traditions of the Kurd Guardian?
Oh no, nothing like that. It's more of a hobby.
A hobby? I guess I raise mushrooms for a living. I don't get really that judge, but that's a bit weird. But
very
yeah,
true.
you can meet my family. You'll have to do it without me. I'll have to go to take care of some of the bigger kids. They need a lot of food, or else they get a bit antsy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'll just get going. Feel free to take back your friend. She's sleeping in one of the rooms down there. And he points at the staircase that's going downwards.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much again for having us.
Of course. Bye.
Bye.
And he goes through the door. Oh, Gooby, what are you doing, you scamp? Gooby. He shuts the door, and from the window you can see that Gooby is on his head. He's kind of flailing his arm happily as it goes far.
I'm just gonna like fist pump the air as he leaves. Like, yes, this is exactly what we needed. Okay, so first we could go up or down. Andre's gonna stealth and try to go upstairs.
So you stealth and try to go upstairs? Is that it?
Yes.
All right. Roll stealth.
Please. Oh, that could have been better. 13.
Poor Andre. You go upstairs. You take your time and you try your best not to make any noise. You know this isn't the best you've done, since in this cave there's quite a bit of echo, and just the sound of your shoes against the stone just kind of scrapes, and you do make a little bit of noise despite your best efforts. But you do make your way upstairs. As before, the layout is exactly as you saw it last. It doesn't seem to have changed much at all.
So were there 2 rooms upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to try to go to the one that that we haven't seen, like the room that we haven't seen yet, and I'd like to try to like put up my ear to the door.
You do so, and you can vaguely hear the sound of stone scraping on stone. You can feel through it just the motion of something going back and forth and back and forth.
I'll wait like a few seconds. Is it still happening?
Yeah,
Okay, he's gonna knock on the door.
you do so. There's no answer. Nor does the scraping stop.
He'll open the door then.
You do so. As you come inside the room, you can see that it is a quite richly decorated place. Well, richly might be the wrong word. It's intentionally decorated. On the floor, there's a huge rug with red and white dot patterns. The the walls themselves are lined in a pattern with plenty of small little mushrooms with big bright eyes. It goes through the entire room, through every wall. And on the ceiling, there's an odd contraption that hangs from it. It's like a big church from which plenty of small churches are hanging upside down. And in each of them, there's a little bit of the light emanating spores. Those churches rotate a bit around themselves, kind of like a carousel. And underneath it, there's a crib made of stone. Inside it, you can see that there are furs and a few blankets providing ample comfort. And there's a small child inside.
They're like spores, right? Just coming from the.
It's not coming from them. They seem to be almost suspended in little curds. The curds themselves don't appear to be actual curds, more like decoration shape. Like curds.
Okay, I thought they were like doing some weird brainwashing by just like flooding their child with spores constantly. Oof, that would have. Okay, he's. If this is the daughter, how does he know that she doesn't like it down here? She's 3. Can you even speak at 3? You can, right? But it's like nothing. I'm gonna close the door.
You close the door. As you get out of the door, you can hear a little voice from behind. What are you doing here, mister? And behind you is the little boy that you saw yesterday when you came in.
Oh, hey there. I was actually looking for your mother. You may not recognize us because you're going to sleep before, but we were here yesterday.
Oh, you were? What kind of mushroom people are you?
Well, we're not actually mushroom people. We're just people.
What? What does that mean?
Well, I guess you've never seen the surface, have you?
What's the surface?
Well, the surface is this big, big place. Much bigger than what, you have around here right now. There's this giant blue sheet up in the air, way, way high above it. It's kind of like a ceiling.
Like in the stories that Dad tells us?
Yeah, it's like a giant blue ceiling called the sky.
That's real.
Yeah.
I thought it was just stories.
No, there's so much out there.
Oh my god! And what does the sheet do?
Well,
does it ever fall?
Well, it never falls, but it turns black once the sun, a big glowing ball in the sky, descends.
Whoa! A ball of glow?
It's almost like a giant ball of fire is a way to think of it.
Ball of fire. So it doesn't look like a spore.
He said like a spore?
Yeah.
It kind of does, but imagine a bit bigger and very far away.
How big? This big? And he kind of puts his arm, stretches them out.
Yeah, but like times 1,000,000.
What's 1,000,000?
He's gonna put his hands out like even farther and go like this much.
Whoa, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want to find Mom, she'll probably be downstairs. Dad came back with someone before, and he just asked her to prepare a little bit of stuff for her.
Oh,
What
okay.
was the word he used? It was a complicated word. I don't remember. It was a long word. Yellow.
Do you know what letter it started with?
No.
Well, can't fault you for
Wait,
that.
no, I do know. I do know.
Really?
It was R.
That's very interesting. It's probably a really big word then.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Actually, I could ask you a few questions.
Like what? I don't know a lot of things.
Hey, that's what I'm here for. I can teach you a few things. You know, just a passing there.
Okay.
So, do you like it down here?
Well, it's nice. I just wish I could leave more.
Yeah.
Mom says we have to stay inside.
Why?
Boring.
You ever asked her why?
She says she'll tell me when we're older.
Oh. Yeah, people will tell you that a lot when you're a kid, but don't worry. You'll know
I
eventually.
want to know now.
I'd like to know too. But here, as a trade, so to speak, I'll tell you this. Outside, there are these things called horses.
A horse? What is
these-
that?
It's
Is
these-
that a type of cured?
Not really, but it's kind of like an animal. Has your dad ever told you about something like that?
Well, the curds are kind of animals, right?
Yeah, so imagine a curate, but it walks on both its hands and feet.
What?
Yeah, it's almost like
Okay.
that, and it has a long face.
Okay. And he's squinting his eyes, clearly imagining it.
And it's got this really big, strong body that allows us to ride on it, and they can go really fast.
Whoa.
Yeah, and they can pull carts and things like that. It helps us all get around.
Whoa. How fast do they go?
Oh, that depends on the horse. Some can go really, really fast.
Whoa. Do you have a fast horse, mister?
Yes, one of the fastest.
Whoa. That's really cool.
Yeah,
I hope I have a really fast horse one day.
yeah. You know, maybe you can find it. But hey,
Right?
I am going to... Well, I'll ask you one more thing. How does your sister like it here?
My sister, well, she cries a lot, so I don't think she likes it very much.
Oh, I see. Well, hey. Despite how much she may not like it here, it's your job, as her older brother, to keep her safe. So to stick by her, okay? No matter what.
Did you say stay alive?
Stick by her.
Oh, I thought you said stay alive.
No, I'm not going to be like, kid, you need to live. This is all fake. Wake up.
Don't you dare die, kid. And I'll fucking drag you back from hell myself.
Don't die or I'll kill you myself.
Oh, okay. I won't.
It's your job. And hey, here,
Hmm?
I'll give you something.
Oh, what's that?
Let's see. What can I want to give him just a little something.
Give him
Go home
money
and
if
tell
you
him what
want
ice
milk.
cream is.
I could. Actually, yeah, I'll take a little ball bearing out. Actually, wait, no. I'll take out a little bell. And be like, here.
What's that?
Well, it's a thing when you shake it, it makes a lot of noise, but don't do it too much. It's very loud and it can make people mad, but every now and then you can give it a little dingle.
A little dingle?
Yeah, and he kind of like motions it.
Can I give it a dingle now?
In a moment. Sometimes the best things are the ones you have to wait for.
That sounds very smart. Are you smart?
I'd like to think so.
Are you sure?
Well, there are definitely smarter people than me, but
Oh, well, thanks a lot, mister. I think you're very smart. You've taught me a lot of things.
yeah. And if you learn so quickly, you'll be even smarter than me.
You have to be pretty smart.
Yeah. So, you can head back to your room.
Okay. And he reaches out his hand to get the bell.
I'll hand it to him.
Alright. He takes it and heads back into his room. After a few seconds, the door shuts. What do you do?
He's gonna walk down the stairs.
You do so. There you find Mavis. Do it.
Probably just inspecting the house.
Alright. Are you inspecting for anything in particular?
No, just anything that wouldn't be in a random stone house in a cavern underground with people who haven't seen the surface in what seems like decades.
Well, his wife
You
hasn't.
The basics.
I think his wife hasn't been out in at least a decade. I think at this point, or like at least around 5 years or so. I mean, we
Also-
don't know how old Gooby is.
They're not married.
Yeah.
You looking around, you do find one item that's a bit weird. It's made of worn and torn leather. It does seem to be well, to have been a saddle before. It's clearly not been used in a long while. But it's certainly not the sort of thing that'd be useful for someone that only lives in a shirt cave.
Are there books?
Not in this particular place, no. Not in this room. There is the kitchen is in this same room. You can see that there are utensils, knives, forks, spoons, the like. Nothing in there is odd. Some of this stuff needs to be washed, but besides that,
Are there any like weird ingredients?
what do you mean weird?
Like things that wouldn't be in like normal foods.
Looking through the shelf, I'd say make an investigation at this point.
Alright. Or like things that look like they'd be more in line with like potions and stuff rather than like everyday food.
Do you think he's a witch?
I don't know what I think.
Okay, go on.
Alright. So, you said investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Investigation, that's a 19.
Pretty good. Looking through the ingredients and the items inside the kitchen, you don't find anything too odd. You find a little bit of meat, you find a few spices, nothing too fanciful. Most of the stuff here you'd find easily in anyone else's kitchen. You do notice that there's a little bit of a weird goop on one of the dirty knives. It's a greenish liquid. It doesn't seem to be dried out. It should be somewhat recent. It doesn't emanate too strong a smell in of itself, but it does feel rather alcoholic as you step forward.
Ooh, okay. The dilemma of do I eat it or not?
Americans.
Listen, it's one of the best way to figure out what shit is.
I believe it's called the fuck around and find out method.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna, like, poke a finger at the goop stuff.
Uh-huh. As you touch it, your finger does not begin to dissolve in any way.
Sweet.
and it feels a little bit cool to the touch, like halfway through water and jelly.
Is it like sticky?
A little bit, yeah. I'd say maybe as sticky as blood, maybe? Like, just a little bit.
Blood consistency, that's nice. What does it smell like?
Alright, today we're going to talk about how we can find
that I saw that today, and I had to put it in here after he said that.
Well, now I have to watch it. Hold on.
Alright, today we're going to talk about how we can find out and how much we can find out.
a good
And what it
seven.
takes to get there. We're at an intersection with my gradient line. I'm going to come straight down. The more you're going to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fucking the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here,
Your mouth checks out.
Thank you for teaching me such a valuable life lesson.
God, I want.
TikTok is full of stupid shit. I can't believe it.
TikTok's amazing.
But,
Like, I just have to give it the small price of knowing everything that I do. It pulls out bangers every time.
oh, so God, I can hear my thoughts. The music is not there anymore.
Are you good, man?
Bro, do you have any idea how long I've listened to this?
Because it's like I can hear things. No, drown them out. The voices.
Man, I just have my playlist playing.
What? You're not even listening to the music?
Oh.
Wow.
What the heck, are you?
Okay,
Wow.
I do at the beginning of scenes, and if I'm like, yeah, this is good, then, like, if this is, like, okay, I can, like, concentrate on, like, staying in character, and it helps me with that, then I'll keep it on. If it doesn't, I go to my playlist.
I guess that's kind of fair.
What about you, Double? Do you have music playing
Oh
on?
no, I can't I can't interfere with the recording, so I don't want to do that.
Thank you for respecting the sanctity of the music.
Okay.
Sheesh, darn.
It's a mix of, like, sad, then there's yelling, and then it's just, like, really nice beats. It's just such a hodgepodge. Yeah, I'm gonna smell it.
You want to smell it? Okay.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Good. Science.
Yeah, you're doing science. Are you doing good science, or are you doing?
You said perception, right?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
I
I can never roll low with perception. I got 17.
Okay, 17 is pretty good. As you go to smell it, you see that it's not an unfamiliar smell. Maybe it's because you spend so much time down here, but it feels a little bit like her.
Okay. Dude, no, it's not a cannibal if they're not right. Because I thought they didn't eat the carrot.
That is what they said.
Alright, I'm gonna try it.
Okay, and you eat it?
I'm not gonna, like, eat it. I'm gonna, like... You know, like...
You eat it, but only a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, lick it. You know?
Yeah, you give them a good lickaroo.
Yeah.
And make a con save, please.
Yep.
Advantage.
With advantage? Hell yeah!
Please don't do this to Andre right now. Please don't. Please.
So good.
It's fine.
You can always fail intentionally if you like.
I already rolled. Got a 16.
A 16 does pass.
You feel a little bit woozy for a second as very concentrated alcohol pours through your mouth as you lick the knife clean. Completely clean. It passes very quickly and you're not woozy for long.
Is there anything else I can get from this?
The knife itself isn't particularly well sharpened. It seems to have been used a little bit.
Not the knife. Okay. Alright. So I think they have court in there. Was there any like magic properties I could detect?
Ghana?
Did you say nada?
No, I said roll arcana.
Roll Arcana, okay.
Probably might be a little bit closer.
Okay, that's a that. That's a. Oh, it's a +6, right? It's an 18. So
Dear
that,
God.
it wouldn't have been that high. It's an 18, but still.
Oh yeah, it's not that high. It's an 18. Hey, Double, what did you roll for your last initiative check?
I don't remember actually.
Like maybe 9?
My last initiative?
Rolled a 12. It was
Yeah.
+6. I got an 18.
God.
My last stealth was a 13, and I rolled a 4.
Yeah, well, that's with a +9 too, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's not that high, guys. It's only an 18.
Yeah.
I mean, at total, it's an 18, but yeah.
Uh-huh. With Arcana, you can decipher that there doesn't appear to be too much magic in this particular knife. I think the only magic is that it's still standing as well as it is. Usually it's been well maintained. Because it does appear rather old.
Oh, wait, I wasn't talking about the knife, I was talking about the goop.
Oh, the goop. The goop does not appear to be magical either.
Okay. And nothing I'd recognize as poisonous, besides like the alcoholic concentration.
Medicine.
Medicine? Oh god. I'm sorry, I'm taking so long on this goop, dude.
I mean, I spent like 10 minutes talking to a kid.
So did I! Oh, that's a nat 20. So for a total of 20... Oh wait, medicine? For a total of 28.
Oh,
Hey, Double. How did your last roll with a +14 go?
my last roll?
Yeah, with a +14. The initiative of yours.
I
Oh, we're just
don't remember
roasting.
if I think
Yeah.
I don't know if it was on the 17th. I might have put something in like roll 20, but the latest one I could see was 29.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, Mavis, with a 28, you can tell clearly that although this has very high concentration of alcohol, it's not quite as so high that it would kill anyone instantly or anything like that. It would get them very drunk very quickly, though.
Is it like hand sanitizer?
Not quite that intense.
Okay.
Kind of like vodka, but jelly.
Oh, there's vodka gummy bears, so...
Of course, you know that.
They sell them at the candy store. They're not like actually vodka, like you can get them. They just have the taste of vodka.
Say whatever you will. You're one aunt already, and you're not even an aunt.
That I know of. Anyway. Alright. Yeah, there's nothing here for me.
As you keep poking around with jelly, you hear both you and Andre a rather loud noise. Killing, 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 coming from upstairs. And a little bit afterwards, you start to hear a child crying. It's clearly an infant's voice. Do you do anything?
I'm gonna start going downstairs.
as you do, you
Excuse me.
as you do, you come face to face with the mushroom lady, as she herself is coming up. She seems to be hurried. Oh, hi. Sorry. Step aside, please.
Yes, all the time.
And she moves past you, going upstairs in a hurry. As she says hello to you too, Mavis. You can hear the sound of a door opening and another door closing. A few moments, the sound of the infant's crying begin to quiet down a little bit.
How much time do I have with that?
It's been a good 5 minutes.
Okay, in that 5 minutes, can I try sneaking up the stairs?
Up the stairs.
No, actually, wait. No, never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. Now that I think about it, yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind. I was thinking about, I was like, should I sneak up there and tell the kid to hide the bell? But it's like, this is the only time he's gonna be able to ring it. Any other time, I mean, it seems his mother's always here, so there's no point.
After about 5 minutes, she does come back, empty-handed. So I heard you speaking with my husband.
Yes, we were just really curious about this place.
Well, it's a nice place. Sometimes it's good to be away from the outside world.
I can understand that. And, well, I don't want to pry too much, but I just love to hear. Was it just love at first sight? How did you make your way here?
Oh, she looks aside as she answers you. Well, I came down here from the city, and I actually didn't mean to come here. I was headed for the mine. When I got here, however, I was unprepared for the fumes, a bit like her friend was, apparently. And I just fell asleep. And my husband rescued me and decided to stay here.
Let's see.
That's the end of my story.
Oh, so you were a miner then?
Of sorts, yes. I've delved in caves before.
Really? You might be able to actually help us. Do you have any way of actually locating Mithril?
True. That's pretty rare.
Yeah, we're pretty new to this stuff.
There should be quite a good quantity in the mines down below. It's been a few years since I've gone to check, though.
How long has it been?
Yeesh. Probably nearing on 10 years now.
So, you really just wanted to make a life down here for yourself?
Yeah. That's it. Just wanted to make a life here with the mushroom guy.
Why did you want to stay?
Do I need more reason than love for my husband?
Well, that can be true, but you never got officially married, correct?
Oh, yes, but paperwork is often superfluous.
That's
It's a
very,
sentiment that counts, no?
that's very, very true. I understand what, the feeling of wanting to get away from everything.
Right? Sometimes there's pressures you have to deal with.
Especially from family.
Also, Andre, you as well, Mavis, you can both clearly tell with your passive insight that she's very much hiding a few things.
Yep, I'm trying to poke and prod. I'm trying to get on her level, be like, yeah, man, it's tough up there. Oh, wait a second. So, what's your name?
My
Oh,
name?
I'm so sorry. I'm Andre Tamer.
Timur. I remember hearing that name. Timur, you say?
Wasn't there a huge... Maybe he's your brother? I remember hearing a lot about someone trying to kill a queen. She takes a sneaky step back.
Strange. Where'd you hear that from?
Well, everyone was speaking about it. And my husband told me about it. That he was told that by the miners when they came down with his supplies.
I see.
And at this point, she stepped back a good foot or two.
Don't worry about that. That was something it's something in my past, but don't worry. It's I'm well past that.
Huh. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Well, most people don't really come here like this.
Well,
You have a goal, or
it's more just it's very interesting. I've never really seen a place like this. I mean, how did you feel when you first got here?
I guess it was a whole new world.
I'd like to make an insight check.
What are you inside checking?
Exactly that last thing she said.
It was a whole
Like,
new
yeah,
world.
like, oh, it was a whole new world. Like, I need to, like, I want to know if she's like, I don't know. It's like, you just fell down here, huh? Like, was she trying to fake her death or something? Because they never went back up.
Can I-
Roll insight.
Can I also retroactively insight check something? Or
Oh, I got a 10. I rolled 2.
You can't retroactively.
I meant like I didn't want to say anything in the moment, but never mind then. It's fine.
Yeah, you can't retroactively insight check.
Okay.
And you can
I'll bring it-
with your proficiency.
Bring it up again. I'll bring it up again. How about that?
That works.
You know, I'm curious.
Wait, hold on. Devil's insight checking.
I got a
Oh,
10. Don't worry about it. It's don't even.
A 10?
Yeah, don't. I rolled a 2.
Oh!
I rolled a 2.
Say double. God damn, you poor soul. Are you sure you don't want to start like rolling 2 d20s and maybe you can start hitting in double
I can take like the average of them.
digits?
The average of them.
That's a bit sad. With it's a bit hard to tell as she answers back to you. She's not looking directly at you as she says that. Usually you try and look into the eyes of someone, but she's averting her gaze.
Can I
Where's
follow
she
her
looking?
gaze?
Yeah, where's she
Yeah. I wish I could high five you right now, Daria.
She's looking at the small sink where a lot of the dishes and the like that
knife,
or,
yeah.
where the dirty utensils are.
Can I go to move to stand in front of the sink?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
She turns back to look at you.
Oh, hi, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Apologies.
Yes, my husband told me about you. You're Mavis, aren't you?
Yes.
Right, and are you here for the same reason as your friend here?
Curiosity? Oh, absolutely. You know, I really find it interesting that you've heard about his exploits, seeing as neither you nor your husband have left here in the past. What was it, 10 years?
Yes, well, like I said, when we get supplies, my husband talks with the people that do bring it to him.
Insight check.
Go on.
I think that's true so far.
No, he said he never talked to them. He hasn't talked to them in 10... That's the one he said he hasn't talked to them in a while. Not only that, if they haven't been out for 10 years, he would have been 9.
Yeah, but like,
Again, this was the thing I wanted to insight check earlier, and that's a 21.
21. You can tell that is a complete lie. You remember what Gooby told you earlier. The provision come by a cart. There's no one that brings supplies.
oh, dang it.
I'm sorry, your husband told us a cart brings your provisions.
What? No. That's no. He speaks to someone. He must have just forgotten to mention it.
No, he definitely said a cart. Something about a cart with wheels, and once they're like usually metal.
Are you calling me a liar in my own home?
I mean, you'd also be a liar outside, so sure.
You better go see that for yourself.
I'm so sorry about
Please
my
make
friend
your way
here.
down.
It's sorry about her. It's just we're from Bethinde. Some of us have a disdain for authority, or just it's a don't worry about her. She's a little blunt.
I apologize. Was that rude?
Andre's like,
do the talking.
like is she looking at me or at Mavis right now? Because Andre's like a no, like don't stop doing that. What's wrong? with you?
She's still looking at Mavis. Come with me. And she starts going downstairs.
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to see your house more.
And you both follow her downstairs?
Yeah.
As you do go downstairs, you find it is quite nicely decorated. There is one couch that's lying against one of the walls. On the other one, there's a rather large door, in which there's a small window. And you can see that it is a master bedroom. On the couch, you see Rayla has a small compress of water on her forehead. There's your friend. Take her. And out.
Well, so sorry to be so intrusive.
Seems quite angry, you can tell.
However,
Mavis is looking at. Okay, thank God.
it seems odd to me that you wouldn't let your children step outside. Or even just take them outside for just a moment.
It's dangerous. There's the fumes for children. It can be particularly dangerous if they get drunk. They might just stay there.
It really can, yeah. I actually had that experience before.
Mm-hmm. Now I pray you won't have it as you exit.
I would hope so too, but I don't believe I ever got your name. I'd like to formally apologize.
Mm-hmm. My name. These days I really go by the Mushroom Lady. But before, I went by the name of Ella.
I gotta go write that down.
It's not hard.
I don't know anymore. When Guilford was spelled with a U, I don't trust anything anymore.
What?
It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just like I that was like the spelling I was the most sure on.
Where the fuck did you get that T from?
I heard a T. I heard T. I heard a T.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I heard a T. I really thought it was Tella as well.
Okay, no, it's just Ella.
Yeah, Ella.
Actually, it can be Tella. Why not?
Okay,
It's Tella.
I guess I'm changing what I'm.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
it doesn't matter that much. It's Tella now. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Tella, no last name?
No,
Mine's just
doesn't
Tella.
matter anymore. That's how marriage go.
Well, you're not formally married, correct? So, I mean, officially, your name's still the same.
I don't think you heard me correctly. Out of my house.
Okay, you know what? No more dancing around it. What are you doing here?
Perhaps you didn't hear me. Do I need to call some people to come and remove you forcefully from my residence?
I don't know. Will you be able to call them? I'd like to try and intimidate her.
Roll.
Just say the word. Just say the word and I hold person.
I'm using my inspiration to get myself advantage on this.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Alright, 22.
22. What do you plan to do to me?
Nothing, I just like to know how you heard my name.
I told you. My husband told it to me.
We know you're lying, ma'am.
What?
We know you're lying. We know that you haven't left here in years, and we know that the way the cart is brought in, that your husband doesn't speak to anyone. Your husband doesn't seem very privy to a lot of the information that you seem to know about. It's just a curiosity. We don't mean you any harm.
Fine, I'll admit it. I don't care so much about this truth thing as much as he does. Sometimes I go back up on the city. It's a bit suffocating staying down here all the time. And when I do, I ask the children to stay inside their room so that they don't tell their father, because he'd make a huge deal out of it.
Insight.
Go on.
Andre's just like nodding ahead like, I understand.
Okay. That's a 13 plus 8. That's 21 again.
We need to talk about these weighted dice of yours, Daria.
She's stealing, she's siphoning my luck out.
Fine. I'll do it in the thing. I'll do it in the thing then.
Like,
She's just
I'm gonna
siphoning
roll,
my
like,
dice
14
rolls,
and
man.
above like 6 times in a row. That is unlikely.
Fine. Alright, you want me to do it again?
I'll take you at your word, but
Yeah, I can re-roll it if you want me to.
I know, I'll accept it, but I'm getting a bit suspicious here.
Okay.
You are quite lucky. Though I guess double is
Yeah, it's like I rolled an investigation, I got a 12,
Yeah.
stealth, I got a 13, insight, I got a
Again,
10.
I think you're forgetting how last game I kept rolling that ones.
you did.
Yeah, she got a 3.
You. Anyway. You said 21, right?
Yeah, I said 21.
You can tell that a good chunk of that is true. Like, the entirety of it, there doesn't seem to be any part of it where she's diverting her gaze or anything like that and telling you a lie. But, there does appear to be a bit of missing information. You can tell from the way she phrases it, it's not the full story.
I'm gonna signal to Andre.
Oh, I can probably infer what's going on. We weren't sent here by anyone, just to let you know. I can understand you being on guard about that if what I think might be the case is. We just stumbled here. I don't know if you noticed, we were pretty messed up last time. It's because we were dealing with a situation in the mines. I honestly don't know who you are or why you're here. That's why I just like to know. I'm just curious. We won't tell a soul.
You understand that someone can't just say, we won't tell a soul as a promise.
Maybe, but what do you think we would have to gain from that?
I don't know. What did you have to gain by calling me a liar?
Well, you just get a bit of information. I'm just curious. Either
On
way,
your information.
well, I've gotten some of it, but I feel like there's something you're not telling us. And you seem to know a few of my secrets, so...
At this point, you can tell she feels, with both of your passive insight, it's plain to see that she feels quite cornered. She herself has put herself quite clearly, what's the word here? Literally in a corner of the room as she's progressively taken steps away from it.
I can understand the situation you're in, but seeing everything around here, we may be able to help you.
Help me.
Well,
What do you
I mean, sorry for inferring, but do you really want to be down here? At least, do you want to have to be down here?
Yes. Here I'm surrounded by people whose company I'm very happy with.
But would you like to go to the surface? Would you like to live there?
I would not like to live here. Here, I'm surrounded with all the good food I'd like, and with the people I'd like to share it with.
I'd like to roll an insight on that, because she does not seem like she likes her husband that much. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna keep going. He's gonna be like, I see what you mean, but again, we are just, I guess, mercenaries? I don't know what to really... I don't know. I guess we're just mostly travelers. We don't really have an alignment, so to speak.
Alignment.
Yeah, no,
If you say the word mercenary, you can see she does appear to be reaching for a pack of supplies. You can actually see whose pack of supplies that. It's clearly Rayla's. She grabs it down a little bit.
I don't know if Esther will appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll just be like, there's no need for that. Listen, we're mercenaries, but we're not hired killers. I don't know. I don't think we should even technically mercenaries. We're just
We're not
travelers.
mercenaries. We don't work with a guild or anything. We literally just walk around.
Yeah. Man, now that I think about it, we've kind of been walking around with no direction.
Yeah, we're vagrants at this point. Dude, ignoring all of this, have your kids ever been to the surface? I understand if you're satisfied with that, but are you satisfied for that for them?
It's the way it works here. It's just, and as she says that, you can once more hear cries. Still an infant. She gets up from her crouching position, letting go of the weapon she grabbed from Rayla's bag. Excuse me. And she goes to make her way past you.
Of course.
She goes upstairs.
I stab her in the back now.
Hold the person now.
You hear her footsteps as she goes up. You hear the sound of the door opening and shutting. A minute passes, then 2, and 5. The crying doesn't seem to be stopping. What do?
Andre will go up.
Let's check on the baby.
Yeah, he'll
You
go.
go up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'll just go up to where the baby is and knock on the door and go, is everything okay in there?
Yes, I've got this under control. If you'd like to go away.
I really want to... Because, like, it seems like there's something going on with the way she's crying. So, like...
She's not crying anymore, as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay. Because it's like, it seems like there's this weird thing with the baby always crying, but babies cry. So it's like, well, no, she's 3.
We don't know she's 3. We don't know if it's the same kid.
What?
Wait, what?
Why the fuck would a 3-year-old be in a crib?
That's true to an extent. I never looked in the crib, though, so we don't know.
That's why we know there's an infant in the crib. You said an infant.
Hold on.
Infant's not 3.
Okay, I might have a wildly misshaped conception of what a 3... Okay, that is far too big to be an infant. I don't interact with a lot of 3-year-olds on a daily basis,
Yeah, because
okay?
I was like, man, 3 is pretty...
Let's just
3
switch
you can
back to-
talk. 3 you can talk. 3 is
Okay,
when they're
let's-
saying why.
Okay, how about 1? Is
Okay,
1-year-old
okay,
an
yeah,
infant?
that makes... Okay, I was like,
Oh boy, this is
That's why I was like, we don't know if it's the same kid. She
Okay,
said an
that's why I was
infant.
like, if she's crying all the time, that could still be a problem, but like, it's, I don't know, it was still weird.
Sir, they don't just cry, they scream.
That's true. Because, I mean, part of my theory was like, maybe she's like sick or something.
Okay, well, let's just switch that to 1-year-old. Okay, this is a bit scuffed, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because I didn't want to do anything drastic.
Yeah, memories of when I was 3 years old. So I'm like, that's not what a 3-year-old does.
Alright.
Yeah, you're asking why and sticking stickers in your mouth.
Okay, he'll just be like, okay. Sorry to intrude again.
You didn't open the door, did you?
No.
Okay.
The kid? The 1-year-old?
No, I mean the door to their room.
Mm.
Yeah, Andre didn't open it, so it wasn't opened yet.
Okay, because, like, what is our goal here? Because, like, yes, it's concerning she knows about you, but also...
I mean, it's mostly just, I just want to know if she's just, if everything's fine, like if she's okay, you know? It also seems like she might be putting her children through something, well, maybe not bad per se, but not good,
I would consider this bad,
I guess.
personally.
But I mean, I'm going to ask her a couple things about the mushroom stuff. Like, I want to know what she knows about it.
Yeah, she said she doesn't really care for it, so...
Yeah, because so it's like, if she'd like staying here, but she eventually has to leave.
Do we hear any other strange sounds coming from that room?
There's the sound of suction, almost. But nothing that I'd say is weird.
Yeah, like...
Like, there's no sound of metal hitting anything.
Yeah. Like a clink of a lever or something. Like,
No, there is no sound of that. There's no maniacal laughter or cursing.
yeah.
Out loud.
But yeah, no. This is an awful environment for kids. Remember, I was a kid that was also under lockdown and shit, and I don't think I'm that well adjusted. I'm, decently well adjusted, but
I mean, Andre's just going to take a seat at the, like, dinner table in the, like, on the floor right below.
oh, we're going down? Okay.
Like, you know, give her her privacy. I'm just trying to respect what's going on here, you know?
Listen, I think we're at the point of no return here.
I don't think so. Because, I mean, at least for me, the point of no return is attacking her.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm gonna wait for her to attack us before I do my thing.
Let's not plan to kill this woman. She might just
No!
she might just be like a runaway of like a noble family or something.
Andre, I've never killed someone before. Why would I start now?
That's above game. Anyway, I'm just gonna sit at the. He's just gonna sit at the
Is it
table.
now?
Yeah, that's above game. It's just like I have to act a certain way. I have to act a certain way now. And if me as a player doesn't believe it, you know, that's not Andre thinks at this point. So you know what?
Well, if you want to insight check it, go ahead.
Not even suspicious of his good old friend Mavis.
But I wasn't being like killing her. Jesus. There's like other things I can do besides harming people, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just like how you can do things other than harm people.
He tilts his head at you. Huh?
No, we're not having this conversation in this weird cult mushroom place. No.
Okay.
Rayla's not even up for it, no. You understand that, right? You don't just... You're not made just to hurt people.
Yeah?
You don't believe me. We need to, actually get you therapy or something.
I'll be fine.
No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
I'm sorry.
Ah! Don't apologize.
Sorry, I won't.
Typical Canadian.
Dang it, Rama. I was really trying to hold it back there. I was like, don't laugh. Like, you can let him know later that it was funny. It's like, no, I can't.
Oh. Alright.
Just sitting back waiting.
So, like, still, like, convinced that if these people were left on their own, they'd be fine.
These children are in a terrible place, but what can we do? Are we gonna kidnap 2 children?
I was talking about the Kurtz.
I'm just saying this above game. Like, I'm just, like, thinking out loud.
You fucking
Like,
get the
why would-
government officials involved. What are you talking about?
Yeah, true. You know what? We can blame it on her. If she is, like, on the run from terrible people, we offered to help her. It's her fault.
Do it. No, how about this? You cannot keep children from an education.
Yeah.
You cannot keep children condemned.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure if the kid can read, and I'm like, oh boy, like a
they didn't
6-year-old.
know what animals were.
Yeah.
Animals.
Yeah.
They've never left their house.
I can't believe this whole session is just us acting as child protective services.
You are the CPS.
We're fucking sepia. We are the government.
Maybe we can solve this without separating a child from.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's
Yeah,
why we're
let's
trying to convince this lady, like, hey, if you need to leave, leave.
Oh, bullshit. You're gonna take that child away, aren't you?
No,
I can
the only
feel the
one.
kidnapping juices going down your
Listen,
No,
throat.
the
I
only
already-
one I've even briefly considered taking is Scooby. And that was like a one-off thought.
Like, I'm already feel kind of bad because I feel like I may have accidentally sowed the seeds for this 6-year-old to eventually just be like, no, I'm not leaving my sister behind, and I don't know how to feel about that. And it's like, I don't want to shatter this entire family relationship from just being like, hey, you should stick by your sister. Like, yeah, it's like, hey, you should be there for your sibling. Like, I gave good advice, and I might cause, like, a family collapse.
Double.
And I don't know how I feel about that.
Anything Andre touches, he just kills.
Like, in a sense, it would be a good thing, but also the process of that happening would be bad. And honestly, having that not happen would be ideal.
So now you don't want to kidnap the children.
I've never
we
wanted
don't
to
want
kidnap
to kidnap the children.
Say whatever you will, Miss Hold
What?
Person.
Why the fuck would a 19-year-old and potential... I even... You
Okay,
don't
Andre's
even
like
know
20.
the fuck how old. He's 20 now?
Actually, wait, no.
birthday.
No, he was like 22, I'm pretty sure.
You said 19.
I've said I was 19.
Fuck. Whatever.
Oh boy.
Why the fuck would people in their general 20s want kids, first of all? Second of all, why would any of our characters specifically do with children?
I feel like Mavis would be great with specific children.
Yeah, probably like one child.
In particular? The
Yeah,
one in
she
here?
protects her from a distance. She doesn't even talk to her, she protects her
Ah.
from a distance.
Ah, yes, the classic dad strut, I see.
It's better for her. But yeah, no, I don't want these kids left in a shitty situation, though. But if we can all resolve this peacefully, then that's the best option.
Then do something about it. Go on.
We're trying!
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we're waiting for the mom to come down. Whoa, my words stuttered there.
For about half an hour now, and she is not.
Fuck, did she run?
Probably. I mean, the door didn't open again. That means she would have left her kid behind, which would be messed up. Well, always, there's always the straightforward path. I mean, he's going to go upstairs and knock on the same door again.
Quiet. I'm busy.
I understand that, but I just wanted to be sure, because I just want to know if you are okay.
Yes, my infant 1-year-old has killed me. Someone help me.
I mean in general, like, why do you find yourself here?
Why do you ask this?
Well, I mean, the situation isn't ideal, especially for, 2 children, so I just wanted to know if everything's okay with you. If anything's keeping at least your children here.
The only thing keeping our children here is the bond of family. As it does for almost everything.
Well, that's true, but, I mean, you do know once one of your kids become of age, you will have to leave, right?
Yes, my husband has made that quite clear. I fail to see why you care.
Well, I care about a lot of people, you know? I mean, I can't care about everyone, but I'd like to help the ones I can, so I just wanted to be sure if you were good.
That's great. I'm sure there's an orphan or a whore upside that you can go help. We do not require your assistance, Mr. Timmer.
Oh, just call me Andre.
There is no response.
Can I make tea?
You know what? I'm just gonna go downstairs and go, I think it's a lost cause.
Okay. Hold on, and I'm gonna walk up.
I'm gonna go start getting Rayla stuff ready and like kind of bringing her up.
Alright.
Hey, miss, I'm coming in.
Oh. Please do not.
Listen. After this, I'll leave. Trust me. Like, I promise. Whatever. My friend can get drunk here anyway, so we can't stay long.
Fine. I guess you are also a woman. Fine. Come in.
Yep.
And as you enter, you see that she's currently breastfeeding for a child.
Yep. I'll look away and give her privacy. So yeah. Listen. The reason, honestly, I cared about this place was I thought everything here was really fucking weird. Sorry, wait, very weird. Freaking weird. Infant, they can't hear me.
I'm so
Anyway.
proud of her.
The word fucking exists.
Yeah, I meant like there's a child.
That's funny.
So it was like, sorry, there's a lot of weird stuff here. And I was very confused and concerned. More about the quartz, the mushroom people, and then we met you guys. And then you kind of were lying right off the bat. And normally I wouldn't care, like everyone's entitled to their secrets or whatever. God knows I have mine. But it's not good to be stuck down here.
Then you can leave. No one is keeping you here.
Haha, very funny.
well.
I meant for you, your kids, and even your husband.
My husband is very happy here. I much prefer to be here than to have to go through what I did before. My children.
Was it arranged marriage?
I know your first name and nothing else of you. Do you think I'll just start telling you my life story?
I mean, I'll tell you mine first if it makes you more comfortable.
I have no interest in your own story.
Dude, I'll give you this much. Not the best friend, as my friend said, with authority figures. I don't like the government. I grew up fairly poor. Know nothing about... what the fuck do you... sorry, what do you call it? Propriety? Yeah. But I've been where your kids are before.
My kids have a loving family that cares for them. Did
Yes,
you?
but they know nothing about anything other than their family.
That is as
Does your
some
kid-
things often are.
Does your kid know what the sky is?
No.
Does your kid know what animals are? Do they understand what ice cream is? Can they go and talk to other kids their age? what happens when one of them is forced to leave and actually we talk to your husband. You guys can stay if you want. One of your kids are going to be kicked out. They'll never get to experience love for themselves.
Since you're so great at predicting the future, what they will and what they won't do, why don't you tell me? What about it? My family's affair are my family's and no one else's.
You know, I've heard people use that excuse for a lot of things.
That's great.
You know, your kids deserve better than this. First of all. Second, you can ignore. Hold on, ma'am. I am speaking. And I'm sorry, I know I'm in your home. I'm saying this because your kids deserve more than this. I don't know them. I don't have to know them.
You say? What is my son's name?
I don't fucking care. Sorry. I don't care.
You know so little of him, yet you already want to aspire and imput your own pretenses on life upon him.
You're trying to make me sound like the crappy person.
You are not desired here.
Man, your kid doesn't know what the sky is.
Appears that
your kids don't know anyone except you. They don't even barely know the creatures outside of here.
And,
do you know what's gonna happen one day? Because I can promise you what's gonna happen. One day they're gonna experience something from the outside world, and they're gonna discover there is so much that you have hidden them from. And do you know what they're gonna do? They're going to resent you. And know that your kids deserve better than this. Sure, you're hiding here from whatever. I don't give a crap. Whatever. I don't care. Your kids deserve better than this, and we're offering a way to help you. We're leaving the city at some point. We can smuggle you out if you want. You can build up new roots somewhere else. Or you can stay here. But your kids deserve better.
I can tell that, as you've been speaking, she clearly has not been listening to you. She stopped breastfeeding her child, put it back, just made her comfortable again. And has readied herself, as she simply goes to exit the room. Do you stop her?
Well, I'm also gonna walk out of the room to meet up with Andre, and I'm gonna be like, your kids deserve better than this, and this is technically some form of neglect.
Andre's just got Rayla propped up. He's got her stuff. He's sitting at the door just whistling away.
As she goes down from upstairs on the main floor, she reaches into one of the cupboards, and from it she takes out a huge bell. It's easily as big as her own body, and clearly
what is she pulling out?
A bell. It's very large, easily as big as her own body. And
God fucking damn it! Hold up. Okay.
The strength to even just lift that. Frankie wouldn't really suspect her rather slender overall figure. I see you're ready to go. And she turns to you, Andre. Take your friend and leave.
Of course. Well, Mavis, let's go be on our way.
Also, I won't tell your husband about your eating quartz, by the way. Bye! And Mavis could leave.
Once again, so sorry for the intrusion. And he just bows with Rayla, I guess, and then just starts heading out.
Pretending to have manners even at this point. Sickening. And she shuts the door behind you. And you can actually hear the sound of lock being pulled.
Oh, a what? Oh, a lock. I thought you said a clock, and then I was like, yeah, I thought I heard clock, and then Glock, and I'm like, I don't think that's what he means.
Okay, guys, is it my mic or is it my enunciation?
I think it's just your enunciation every now and then.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
I've heard some curse shit that I know you haven't said, but I really think that you've said. Alright, so are we reporting this?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I offered to not tell anyone, and she didn't take it. but she might be fine anyway. She seems to have known some people to call. Who knows?
I hate people like that.
Hmm,
Like,
she-
yeah, I get you're a coward, but don't let that impact your children.
That's true. It's just unfortunate. I wonder what happened to her.
She's like, oh, who are you to tell him? Blah, blah, blah. It's my house, my rules, blah, blah, blah. God, she's like, do you even know my kid's there? I'm like, that's not the point of this. I would have made this big of a deal for any kid.
Well, I mean, that's good. It's just I guess she really holds family dear in whatever way she does.
Doesn't want to be alone.
I can understand that. But I can't agree with the methods. But we don't really know what she is trying to do here, so can't really judge fully. But I can't just stand by and watch two kids just eventually get ripped apart from some weird family tradition.
Or, like, at least learn how to read.
Yeah, or reinforce a roof.
Maybe not grow up with a constant stench of alcohol.
Yeah.
But also, they had, like, court substance in their fridge.
Well, I mean, it could have been pieces that have fallen off of them.
I don't know, it was like a goop.
I mean, that's probably
So
what's
what if-
inside.
Oh, like a paste, you know? Like a...
I wouldn't really know.
Right?
Oh, it's a weird place. Wasn't
Maybe
even
if we
really a
get-
weapon.
Yeah, no.
Like, I mean, you gotta start them early.
Wait, what?
Well, some, sword training, just basic combat.
Is that, like, a normal thing kids learn?
Is it not?
I mean, the kids, like, around my neighborhood didn't really do that, but, like,
Really?
when I was with, my training, like, yeah, we did stuff sort of like that. I mean, I can't really pick up a sword, but
Training, learning how to reinforce roofs, deal with certain Halsey races. That wasn't a standard for you?
deal what?
Deal with Halsey races and combat and all that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was a norm. I mean, I did have to learn rituals and magic and offensive magics, and maybe our friend. Maybe it is normal. Wow, our kids are far behind them.
Yeah.
No, what am I saying? No, we're fucked up.
What do you mean?
We
I
are
mean-
fucked up individuals. Our childhoods were fucked up. I have been told that you should not have gone through that.
I mean, it wasn't
Normal
bad.
kids play in the street, like they play like soccer or something.
Football.
Football. Or they play tag or hide and seek, and they like try and get old ladies to like pinch their cheeks and get them ice cream.
I think I've seen
And I don't have to worry about if they're gonna be punished the next day.
Well, I mean, I think I've... It seems like he makes a mental decision and then just stops talking.
Like that's how it's supposed to be.
He does not respond.
Only Rayla was up. If only Ash was here.
The only one that that could answer such a question as, is it normal not to learn rituals as a kid?
Like, and, you know, have, like, demonic beings enter you or whatever the fuck is going on. And not think you've killed all your friends.
So many different, like, things came to his mind to, like, mention, and then he realized every time I've said it, like, Mavis has gotten upset, so I'm just gonna stop talking. Maybe it's a regional thing.
Deeply fucked individuals. Did you also get punished if you did things wrong? Like, you're, like, slightly off with the translation, or...
There was no one there to really do it. I mean, I guess in school, but...
You didn't live at school?
No.
Oh.
It was my house.
You had a house?
Well,
Oh yeah, you're noble.
it was my parents' house, but, I mean, it was just me there.
Rich kid.
Oh, no, I shared a room with, like... I don't know the exact number of my time. Like, 7 other kids? 6?
Oh.
I'm pulling it up now, shut up!
You're telling me you don't know their names by heart?
No!
Maybe, can you?
Yeah, 6. I was saying 6. There's like 6 other people. We all shared a room.
Man, that's a lot of people.
And like, you know, you had like one of the brothers or sisters would like take you for training, and you had to do it right, and like sometimes it involved hurting other people, and you'd be like, no, I don't want to do this, and they'd be like, but you have to. No?
They had anything like that, really.
What was yours like?
I mean, it was just, like, a lot of learning stuff. I mean, some combat training got a little rough, but... nothing awful, really. I'll let you know right now. His definition of awful,
Yeah.
you have no idea what it is.
I mean, I've been told some of the stuff I did was awful, but it doesn't necessarily... Because, like, you know how we've been asking people if they're happy here, and they've been like, well, yeah, it's nice. Have you ever thought they have nothing else to compare it to?
I guess that's one way
So-
to look at it.
Would they even think that it could be anything other than nice if it was just their daily... If it was normalized?
I mean, look at the kids.
Like, we know that that's wrong, but they don't know that that's wrong.
I mean,
So, maybe we have to, like, apply that to ourselves.
so... in what way?
Well, like, I know that what I went through growing up, I've been told, is not something kids should have to go through, but I went through it anyway. And what made me happy then is different than what makes me happy now. And that's because I have learned that the small things I consider that made me happy then were, like, supposed to be, like, basic decency.
Yeah, I mean, from what I know of what happened to you, I mean, you didn't really deserve all of that.
But, like, maybe the same thing could be said for you.
I don't know. I mean, it
Like-
seems right to me.
Well, you shouldn't have been alone in a house.
Well, I mean, that couldn't have been helped.
But they couldn't have given someone else to watch over you?
Well, I don't know where my parents are. I never saw them or even met them.
Then how did you go to school?
It was just something I was told to do. Some people
From
would come
who?
by every now and then, tell me things to do. I mean, they were the same people that would, I guess they took care of me until a certain point.
But like, there should have been someone to constantly take care of you. Even if your parents aren't there, someone should have stepped in.
I don't know. Maybe it just
Like-
wasn't worth it.
No, that I don't think that's how it works.
Hmm.
Like, I don't think I understand. Like, isolation was punishment for us.
I mean, I was never trapped.
But you're still alone.
I mean, I liked being alone.
I mean, sometimes it's scary though.
He does not respond. Well, I mean, maybe, but like, never mind. Were you in a cult? Because the more I think about it, the more it sounds like a cult.
You think it was a cult?
I mean, doing rituals and stuff.
Well, it's why I had to learn rituals.
Yeah.
And then there's like one big one, and that was the last time I was with them.
Yeah, doesn't that sound very culty to you?
I guess, but I'm pretty sure they worked for the government.
I mean, I've never heard of anything like that.
Why would they tell you though?
I mean, I was good friends with the Empress.
Not the Empress, the Queen.
Not the Emperor Queen. Dang it.
It's very different.
I cycled through it in my mind and I was like, yeah, I remember this time, Empress.
She's the queen of a province.
Queen. I was like, Queen, Duchess, no, Empress. Empress sounds good.
Essentially a duchess, but with a title.
Okay. So I would probably know about it. I mean, I guess if it was in my area.
Because both me and Kel, who you heard about, we were taken in Bethende. And they were reporting someone.
I don't know.
Um,
But, I mean, what happened to you definitely shouldn't have.
well then, maybe the same could be said for you.
I mean, looking at what happened to you, I can know that for sure. For me, I mean, the worst we got was like a slap on the wrist. I mean, maybe we got like slapped in the face, but that was rare.
Then, how old were you when you said, yeah, you were kids. They were preparing you for war as kids.
Well, yeah.
That's kind of fucked.
We gotta protect our homeland, right?
Adults can protect your homeland.
Yeah, but I mean, we gotta be ready.
I don't know. I think we're being raised to help. Bethende, at least. But it's still wrong.
I mean, I don't know, I just kind of saw it as keeping, the innocent people safe.
Mm. I never really wanted to look into my past more, but Um, maybe I need to.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with reflecting.
Well, more because now that we're talking about it and like how fucked our childhoods were, I mean, I know some of them are alive still. And recently I learned that one of the brothers died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's a good thing.
Huh? What do you mean?
I didn't like the brothers.
I mean, that doesn't mean they should die. No one deserves that.
Yes, I know. She stabbed him in the back.
Oh,
I think it was deserved, but maybe it wasn't. I meant more because now that I'm kind of playing it in my head again, I got to see some of the runes and stuff that they were using. And one of the brothers, though he was one of the meaner ones, I remember he was surrounded in like the yellow light. And the runes are like purple. They have bubbles on them. Where's that knock? And that seems kind of pertinent to everything we're doing now, right?
I mean, yeah.
I don't know, Bafende seems to be messing with this stuff.
Yeah. Probably. But, I don't know. What I said earlier about, that no one deserves it, you don't have to pay too much mind to it. An old friend of mine used to call me a little fool because of it.
I don't think we should get to decide who lives or dies. But I think it's okay to be happy over certain deaths.
I don't think I could. But, I mean, again, that's why that friend called me that. I mean, she just said it was stupid, but it was grounding, is what she said. I don't know what she meant by it, though. No matter who it is or what it is, I just don't get any satisfaction, I guess, out of it.
Mm. Yeah, I can't say the same.
I mean, that's fine. You are who you are.
Mm.
Either way, we might both be messed up, but no one's perfect, right? But there's nothing wrong with trying to get close, right?
Oh.
Alright. Then we'll work our way back up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think perfect is the goal. Because a lot of people try to be perfect or strive for perfection. But they cause a lot of harm on the way, so...
Well, I mean, I guess that's more of what you can define as perfect. For me, perfection is I mean, I guess it doesn't really exist, but just someone just truly good. You know, you don't. I don't really know how to put it.
You can always think on it.
Yeah. Just always something that felt right. You know, you don't hurt anyone, you just tell people as much as you can. And, you know, obviously you can't always be good. It's exhausting. It's uh, uh, someone told me it's a sacrifice. And I'm kind of fine with that. But I know I'm not physically able to constantly do it. But I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to get there. As long as I just don't lose sight of, you know, what I was originally trying to do. Which I guess I did there for a while.
I don't know. I've never. I just want to be happy and safe.
I mean, if you want to, don't get me wrong, but are you sure you still want to be traveling?
Well, I'm happy if I know certain people are safe. And if I don't travel, I can't keep them safe. And traveling makes me happy. I like learning.
I see what you mean.
But I don't understand how you can be polite to everyone. It sounds fucking exhausting.
I mean, to an extent, yeah, but
It
it's...
feels like lying. To me, at least.
Oh. I mean, I just want to be polite, because, you know, nothing really... You don't really gain much from being rude. And even then, it's like that thing I said before, it's a sacrifice. I mean, yeah, it suck to always just try to be polite, but no matter what, I will. No matter how mad I get, I'll still calm myself down and realize that I haven't been through what they have. And just because I've been through bad things doesn't mean I get to just be rude to everyone. Kind of,
My
realize
idea is
that.
to treat everyone equally. So I'm equally rude to everyone.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
And I don't know. I mean, I'm polite if I respect them, but if they give me nothing to respect, then why should I try and force myself to be pleasant to them if they're not going to be pleasant to me?
I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I won't look down on you for it.
And I won't look down on you for it either. But, yeah?
I'm kind of sorry about the way I've just been acting when we ever first met, I guess.
It's fine. I wasn't exactly the easiest person.
Well, I mean, it's weird. It's weirder than that. Actually, I should probably wait for Rayla to wake up for that. Yeah, it's back to that thing how we're just kind of messed up. When I think about it out loud, it's crazy.
Well, it's a healing, I guess.
I hope so. Am I drunk?
Are you gonna roll?
No, like he just asked that like out loud to himself. Like, am I? He's like,
I don't. Can you walk in a straight line? I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, and I
no.
don't. Okay, when I say this, I don't want to be rude, but Rayla is really heavy. I think she's like, I don't know what she has on her.
Armor.
Yeah, it's like this is what he's like. This is just killing me.
It is a breastplate.
Like he is like, oh man.
Hmm. I don't know how I can help you. I can't.
He like exhales. He was like wincing when he said that.
Do you want to like see if like I'll like support one side, you support the other, so I can at least take some of it?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Oh god, okay. Why are you guys tall?
Yeah, sorry. I mean, no, not. Yeah, last time I that someone was heavy, they hit me really, really hard.
Yeah, people get offended by that, I think.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. It's
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm just weak, so everyone's heavy. I'm not exactly built to be sturdy.
I mean,
I might be part worm. Oh god, what if I'm a worm?
and I'm
Don't laugh at that, that's awful!
hey, I mean, we all got some weird. I mean, I guess except for Rayla. I mean, I'm a guy that
What do you mean
runs
Chuck's
around
her
in-
ghost sister?
That's true. I don't know. I mean, you all seem to have reasons for it. I mean, I willingly chose to run around in a jester outfit. I mean, I'd do it again, I guess is what is weird.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we all got our fashion choices. But, like, have you seen her sister? Because I've seen her.
I don't think I have, right? Like, I've only, like, just known that she was present, right, Rama?
You've never actually seen her, that is correct.
Yeah.
But, like, I've seen her. I saw her when we were fixing the elemental.
So that's what Mavis says.
No, you're like, yeah, no, you saw her. Mavis firmly believes she saw her. They hugged, and Mavis was like, went to stare at the ceiling, and she's like, what the fuck did I just witness?
I mean, Andre would know. People don't just apparate and disappear from nothingness.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no. Like, yeah, again, her ghost sister, who I'm really hoping is her sister, not some, like, malevolent being, because, like, that would be awful.
Yeah. The last thing she needs is another person betraying her.
You know, I was about to ask what the hell do you mean, and then I
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He visually just kind of like sinks when he says that.
Don't feel too hard on yourself. I mean, I think something posing as her dead sister would be a lot worse than anything you could manage.
Yeah, but I mean, I still did something terrible.
Oh yeah, no, that was fucked, but you
Yeah.
know what, we're past that now.
Are we? I feel like that was too. Like, I feel like I don't deserve that.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think, it matters what we think in this situation. She forgave you.
Yeah, but. Fine.
What, you think that what you... Whatever.
I don't know. I feel like I deserve something. I don't know.
Well, do it. She chose nah. I'm gonna forgive you, and do you know what? If you actually feel bad, then accept her decisions.
I mean, You're right.
She's a big girl. She can think for herself. If she's like, I want to punch you, she would have punched you.
I know that. I don't know.
God, get over your guilt complex.
Yeah, I should. Sorry about that.
Oh my god.
Wait, sorry. Not, I mean,
This is what it's like to talk to a Canadian.
I'll shut up. Sorry.
God.
Dang it.
I it's like kind of funny, but also, wow, dude, you need to get self-esteem.
He looks like he's about to say something, but you could see like the sorry written all over his face as he's about to say it. And he's like, mm-hmm.
I will silence you.
Yeah, he's just like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like
Alright,
shaking.
Let's find a cheap inn and just let Rayla sleep us off. Hopefully it's not another fucking vision. Ugh. You guys give me anxiety whenever you do this.
I mean, you've had your fair share of them.
I mean, yeah, but you guys have been accepting deals.
Yeah, I won't do that again.
Like, yeah, I accepted a deal, but do it didn't involve you two.
Yeah, I don't know, I crumbled a lot easier than I thought I would.
No, do it. No. Safety of someone or any guarantee about someone you care about, I understand. But, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm more equipped to deal with them than you guys are.
With what?
Oh, visions from the deities of our world, I guess. I'm still on the fence about that, but yeah.
Qualified?
Like, more mentally prepared.
I see. I guess you might be right.
I don't know, fun to fuck with.
Yeah, it's,
They're always like, wow, you guys you're ants, you're beneath me. And I'm like, well, if I'm an ant, you care way too much about what the hell this ant thinks.
yeah, I mean, that's one way to look at it. I mean, I don't think I've had a bad experience, really. I mean, when I talked to the shard... Oh, did I ever mention that?
No, you haven't.
Oh, he like stops talking for like a good 5 seconds as he's like trying to like reformat his sentence.
What the fuck do you mean you talked to the shard?
My bad. I didn't tell you. I guess it slipped my mind. Whew, okay, I did it. Oh yeah, yeah. I spoke with it. I identified it, and I think it's kind of attached to me now. Well, not physically, but
Oh, like the thing on your back?
he's gonna touch around his back. Is it on his back again?
No, you removed
Oh.
it from there.
Okay.
I sensed it the first time you both were asleep.
Yeah, he's still gonna feel
I'll
it around his
ask you about
back.
it later, though.
Yeah, he's still gonna feel around and be
Even
like,
drunk.
wait, what? Oh, and he feels it in his pocket. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I noticed it, and I was going to ask you about it later, but then later you got drunk, so I was like, oh, fuck, I can't ask you questions.
Yeah, I spoke with it, and it gave me some advice, actually. Like, no deals or contracts, just give me a bit of guidance. So, to be honest, I guess I already kind of told you, I just seem to, like, knowingly or not, just kind of keep, I guess this might be a strong word, but, betraying people. Or just kind of letting them down, and I just wanted to stop doing that. And it didn't offer me anything, really. I mean, I guess it did, but I don't know. It just kind of just told me that, well, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's teaching me how to commit to something, I guess.
So, this mystical shard. is telling you not to be a quitter.
Yeah.
God damn it, Mavis. You're going with a fucking Marlboro?
He like tears up just a little bit. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Okay. I've heard weirder. I've heard weirder.
Have you?
Okay. We're here to support you, I guess.
I mean, you don't have to.
What? No, of course it is. If this is something you want,
I mean, even then, you don't have to. I mean,
I would like to as your friend.
are we friends?
Yes. Yes, we're friends.
Are you sure?
He cheers up just a little bit more. No.
No? Okay. We have to acknowledge it.
He almost gives himself whiplash from turning his head away.
Okay.
Like you hear his neck pop.
Okay. I
No.
don't see you crying. That's fine.
I'm
Okay.
not.
Yeah, alright. You're not crying.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
Why you keep talking about it?
Has the shard said anything else to you?
No. I mean, it was more just a voice. I think it showed me like what the world was like before, but it was a lot. Well,
Nice.
Like a couple things. I mean, there was a lot of fire, but it wasn't like
Did you see the sun fall?
I saw another sun.
Did you see it die?
I don't think I saw it die. The scenes just changed. I know I saw like fire, but it wasn't like hot. You know, it burns you to death. Fire. It just felt warm. It's normal.
Yeah, you and Rayla have this thing going on where you guys get like really warm and stuff when you're passed out. Do I get that?
No. You got really cold one time.
Oh. Do you that makes sense? I usually have, Moss Boy telling me to join him. Or that I will join him. And we will take back the world and stuff. And I'm always like, this doesn't sound good. And then he gets mad at me.
Yeah.
And then last time was Tomas. But he's a dick, so.
Yeah. Could you, I know you don't want to, but I just want to hear it from you. Could you just promise me that you won't do that?
Don't
Don't, take over the world or do anything.
Oh, yeah, no. That sounds fucking exhausting. No, thank you. Yeah, no, I don't want to take over the world. I don't want to be responsible for shit. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Also, if you're gonna take over the world and shit, like, there's obviously gonna be people survive. You can't fucking, exterminate everyone. So there's gonna be things that slip between the cracks, and then they're gonna be pissed at you. I've never understood people that take over things by force, who obviously, sneak in. You, sneak in to their, bureaucratic system, and you slowly implement things, and then you take over. Because you gotta deal with all the shit, right? You gotta deal with the taxes, the roads, if someone's like, there hasn't been enough water, yeah, that's your problem now.
You've put a lot of thought into this, haven't you?
I've been very angry for a long time. And I hate government, yes.
I'm sorry that you've been mad for so long.
I didn't say the math thing. I'll do it now. Maybe since say the math thing out loud.
Oh, okay.
Just I read a lot. I missed quite a few years.
I'm sorry about that, but I'm glad to hear that from you at least. To be honest, sometimes you say things and I get really worried.
I'm good. Don't worry about it. I mean, obviously you're gonna worry about it still, but like, I'm
Yeah,
good.
you do the thing I do.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have said
Anyway, at least the people I've talked to in my visions, they're just assholes in general. If you ever talk to Mold Boy, just don't. Just ignore him. I think that'd piss him off a lot. He's like a child having a tantrum.
I mean, I think I might know what he is.
Oh?
I mean, I think he's one of those... I think he's part of the whole Glory War thing. It was, something birthed from the greatest wound. Or by she who would make the greatest wound.
A lot about this great wound shit, and he's like, "Where's the wound?" And I'm like, "I don't think I'm good. I don't want to do this."
I think there's mentioning of another wound, but I don't think the worms are involved in that.
Okay, well, I know something about their father. I think just roaming the realm.
Yeah. I also it's kind of actually it's not funny. When I was listening to it, I mean, I still need to conceptualize it all, but did mention about some lady who made the first betrayal, and that hit really close to home.
Ooh, that claw thing we got from the werefox lady, by the way, that's like steeped in green.
Yeah, I've been getting some weird stuff. Like, didn't it like pierce into the carton a bit? Is it growing? Like, how did it do that?
Wait, is it growing?
I don't know. Like, it was like pierced into the cart, but I didn't think much of it. We should probably double check that.
Okay, yeah, no, and yeah, I don't know. Regardless, I mean, I know you have like this whole like mask thing and betrayal and stuff.
Okay, all right. It's not. It's the mask that's just.
I'm sorry, but like
it
that's
makes
like
me
the
feel
go-to
comfortable.
for betrayals.
Wait, what?
You know, like in symbolism and books and shit, like, bro.
I just. I
Like
guess.
the mask, you're hiding something, and it's usually the like. And then you willingly wore a mask everywhere.
I wasn't. Well, I was, but
Symbolism, my guy.
But I wasn't trying to, you know. Well, I mean, I was, but like not in that way. I would.
Yeah. Sure. But yeah, no. Sure. What are we supposed to be doing next? Like, I want to get you guys better armor, right? The mithril stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna stay here longer, right?
Yeah. Let's just hope Rayla wakes up soon.
Are we going down, or are we gonna let her sleep it off somewhere?
I think we should let her sleep it off. I think she's the only one who can use that pickaxe well.
See what fair.
Oh, I should tell you a few more things. I can like mess with the earth with the shard, and I can also like blow up. He picks up the pace just a little bit.
Wow, smooth.
Yeah, I can.
What a way.
I can, but like I can make myself safe, kind of. Just that's why I was talking about, like, you know, like if I told you to back off, it's not like I could do something.
Yeah, you said it was to keep us safe. Like, I understand that. Like, if I ever go into war mode, I'll be like, "Don't touch me."
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to keep it a surprise for the most part because I thought it would be like a ta-da thing.
But do you still have like the weird battery thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure what to really do with it.
Do you feel like we just have a lot of pieces to a puzzle that we don't even realize is a puzzle, and we're kind of just like asking the wrong question? Like the puzzle is about like a castle and we're trying to make it fit into a bridge.
Maybe we just got a bunch of puzzle pieces for different puzzles. Like the power source thing. I mean, we haven't really stumbled upon anything to put it in.
But like, I don't know, because the elemental, the whole thing is the thing that blows up, whatever. But like, it's kind of some properties are similar to the shard you have, and both of these have to correspond with like this thing. And I'm holding up my wrist with the compass. Like, they've showed up on here. Maybe we're just thinking about this wrong, and we need to like get a book or someone that knows shit that like isn't shady as fuck.
Wait, he's gonna pull out his compass and he's gonna pull out the shard and be like, "Wait, does it react to?" He's gonna.
The entirety of the compass is completely and entirely overtaken by the color orange.
Noted. He's gonna put the shard back in his pocket. Ugh.
Think that's what was happening?
I mean, it's probably not all gonna be orange.
Yeah, no, because when we're fighting elementals, that was yellow, and there's a bright light, which was yellow, and this is orange. So,
Well, I mean,
just,
I don't know. I mean, if it's the
and then you had to get Rayla to, go into desires and shit, and accept something with like a thirst for whatever.
Oh, that was so stupid. Oh, there's so many red flags. Why didn't I?
What did the being look like?
It just looked like a bunch of. It didn't have like a head. It was just like made of limbs.
Like any particular limb, or?
I mean, I think it was just arms. I don't know. Ugh. I mean, it didn't seem malevolent. Like it didn't plan for me to be there, but I don't think I was, flooded to be there. Like some big scheme. But I still don't think it was a good thing. I mean, I guess I don't really know what the end result would be, but even if the end result was good, it'd leave a bad taste in my mouth.
Listen, if there's for anything and like general an all-consuming need for something, doesn't always sound great.
Well, it was just, I don't know, maybe it's just the way he phrased it just made me try to justify it.
No, I understand that. You needed to feel some, like, just to not completely hate yourself. I get that.
I mean, I still did. It didn't really help.
Yeah, but now we're getting past that. Again, I think we have enough pieces to at least get an idea of what's going on. But for whatever reason, we're not quite making the connection we need to.
I mean, what are we trying to figure out, I guess, is what we should figure out first.
Well, we've been sent on this journey since New Orne, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to finish this journey or even get right back on the right path. Like, yay, we found the shard. What do we do next?
Well, I'm not even sure if the shard's... Well, I mean, I guess it's related, but...
There was at least 3 people that were after that shard.
Yeah.
And Rayla said that Samson was connected to the Everbird, so we know this is connected to that organization, right?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's an organization we should probably try to get in contact with.
The ones that made the compass. The thing is, Atkins are saying that they're a bad organization, but I don't know how much I necessarily trust Atkins.
Yeah, I think Atkins... Well, I think the Everbirds were the ones that sealed away that elemental. Or at least tried to fight it.
And somehow, a Dwarven nationalist group got their hands on how to unseal it.
Yeah. I mean, there's also whatever other group was... What was his name? Calder? And whatever weird shadowy stuff, so that's another problem.
something, but I only saw Samson.
Coulter, dang it.
Who's Coulter? That was a name that was mentioned.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I'm so.
Poor Andre.
Maybe I should wait until Rayla's awake for that. Wait, so you didn't hear that?
Hear what?
Got it. There was.
I mean, okay, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like I sensed something in that room when we were fighting at some point, and even when we stopped, other than like Samson because he showed himself, but I didn't see anything.
Well, he didn't. He didn't show himself. Someone did that to him.
Samson?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I casted a spell on him.
Yeah, but like they were like there.
There's someone else in the room?
Yeah. I mean, kind of. I don't know. It was really weird because the shadow stuff, but like, yeah.
Since when can you see into the shadows?
I don't know. I didn't have anything. I had the power source, the compass. I mean, you have one.
Wait,
so that
you
doesn't make sense.
but you also have seen things that we haven't seen before, like the moths and the bugs. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was that boon thing that I took from someone. That wasn't a deal, though. They just offered it. It was like a gift.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not lying.
Okay.
Please, I listen.
I
Sorry.
don't think you're lying. I just think you're misunderstanding something.
But no, but they was an offer. Like they didn't.
There's always a price.
I think I already did it though. Like I think I just
Okay.
answered their questions and they just liked my answer.
Okay. So we need to have a long chat, preferably over, I don't know, in a private area. We should really buy some kind of Talesman Awards or something. So we can have a private discussion about all of this and some of the more questionable stuff that we have.
Yeah.
Maybe we can talk to the spider creature in the mines again.
Oh, do we have to? I shot him in the back of the head.
The snake spider thing?
Oh, you didn't see that, did you?
He's pretty friendly with me, though.
I did attack him. I mean, I think we got on to I won't kill you, you won't kill me terms, but I did it.
Oh, he called me kin.
That's not good.
Yeah, I didn't want to go into it, and he asked if, like, I was an abomination in favor of the mother or not, and then I was like, I don't know. And I said I'd come back one day, but... And he said he's been cursed with knowledge. But yeah, he's kind of operating under the idea that we're both abominations not fitting into the world. So yeah, maybe we can get some info there.
Do you believe that?
That's not important.
Come on.
I'm not normal. I'm not meant to be here.
Okay. And even if you just think it's like a formal term or whatever, you shouldn't call yourself an abomination.
I am the living dead.
Okay.
If any government or any kind of authority figure figured out what I am, I don't know what would happen. I'm not meant to be here. The world is actively trying to throw me out. I'll do what I can to be happy and survive, but like...
All right. Well, listen. I can't really speak for Rayla, but, well, I think I can when I say that no matter what you think you are, no matter who tries to throw you out of this world, I don't care if you're living dead or not. We're right here. And we're going to make sure that no one does that. Okay?
Very sweet.
That's
Okay.
just the bare minimum.
Okay, let's get out of here because I think you're getting drunk.
I'm not. No. Yeah, don't contribute. That's...
Mavis is walking.
It's not fair.
away.
It's not...
She's walking away.
Yeah, he's like trying to like try to keep up, but Rayla's just really weighing him down. So he's like, it's not fair.
La 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 la.
He's just gonna mumble, hypocrite. Oh, that's how it feels.
That was good.
Okay. I feel like this is a good place to call it, to be honest.
Yeah, that was really good. You reach the elevator. And that's where we'll end the session.
Okay.